The Bob and Tom Show.
I want to thank you, old Saint Nick, for the stuff that you leave on the eve of Christmas Day. Worldwide overnight delivery's quite a trick, and it ain't no wonder that you ain't got time to shave. I know that you've been making me a toy up in the Arctic, and I hope this message reaches you before you've time to start it. Some folks like their Christmases all blue or even white, but for me the color green is exactly right. Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Yeah.
Don't need two front teeth for mistletoe kisses. Jackson Franklin and grants my wishes. All I want for Christmas is cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my pocket make my butt look big? Show me what the holiday spirit's about, with a nice wire transfer into my offshore account. Cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Santa, don't you be no Ebenezer. Pay off the balance on this here Visa, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my wallet make my butt look big? Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cold hard. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Hey, the sweater kind of blends in with the beard. And
Yeah, shush, Lord,
Whoop,
nice.
you caught me. We're having a party. Thanks for joining us. It's the Bob and Tom Show, as the singers I know remind me. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, chick.
Christy wearing an actual leopard skin around her neck.
Killed it yourself, didn't
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Just back from the Sahara.
I'm a big
you? By
game
hand.
hunter.
A big game hunter.
Yeah, what'd you think I
I
said?
thought you said a big gay hunter. And then
Oh, boy.
It's a whole new thing.
Hey, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Check.
My favorite flannel that you have.
I like that
kidding.
one, too.
I like that very much.
Oh, thank you.
There's Ace Cosby. I don't care for anything you're doing. I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
They don't start on TV news this way, do they?
No, they don't.
Hey, now the bitch has the weather.
Hey. You know, boy,
Oh, you're wearing that, huh? All right, well.
honest to gosh.
I guess the consultant's also blind.
Boy, oh boy, we had a great weekend, didn't we? Oh my gosh, yes. I mowed the yard and everything. How's today look? Crap like that.
Yeah.
Is that
wants
really what they do?
Yes.
Kind of watch.
Yes. Smile, smile, laugh, smile.
I would just like attack weather in which on certain days there'd be 3 or 4 people. They'd enter a contest and they'd be given paintball guns. And when the forecast was offensive, they just start shooting.
But it's not the weather person's fault.
Yes, but we don't have to know that. There are little kids that don't understand. Let them think that the world's much more hostile. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
It is hostile.
I kind of wanted to do weather on TV, but before.
Really?
You did it once.
I did it one time, and then, but you know, that was before I made a living wage here. And
Weren't you accused of not taking it seriously?
well, the old crotchety weatherman, I was having fun and pointing out stuff on a good geography lesson. Whatever, Papaw. Which, by the way, I'm older than him now than when he said that. Anyway, my point is, I always wanted to have an interesting pointer like maybe I would have a crop one day so I could point to the weather, or an actual
I see.
a collapsible point.
Oh, I see what you're
So
saying.
you'd be like the guy that carries the cricket bat in
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap.
I could use a cricket bat.
Something pretentious.
Yeah.
I'm so old. When I worked in New Mexico, the weather
didn't
guy.
have weather. Oh.
No, the weather guy still drew on his maps. It was awesome. He'd come in with markers, and it was so fun.
Maybe it's time for that to come back.
It was cool.
Everything old's and new again.
Especially if it ends up with some unfortunate sort of Rorschach Dick. I'm sorry, Dick Rorschach.
Right.
That was the name of the weather guy when I was a kid.
It was like you were reading roll call and doing last name first.
Sure.
He was in the Army. Rorschach, Dick.
A couple things coming up in sports. First off,
Monday Night Football last night.
Wow.
They wrapped it up in Indianapolis. Benny Snell.
Snell?
His name's Snell.
Well,
he's a junior. And he's on the winning team. Yeah, he had a 2-yard touchdown run with 9:55 left. Gave the Pittsburgh Steelers the lead, and they fought off Colts' last-minute comeback. 24-17, Steelers win in Indianapolis last night. And also, yesterday, I was reminded of this. I watched a smidge of a pregame show last night and then realized this is not for me. But they did say, before I switched it off, that yesterday was the anniversary, 17 years ago, that Jeff Saturday recovered a fumble in the end zone to score the only touchdown in his career. Tom, expound on that story if you would.
Jeff was a regular guest on our show. And I do want to say parenthetically, I am a huge fan of Jeff as a human being and a man. He's a great person.
Everyone who's ever met him says the same thing.
And we got to know him with a bunch of charity stuff. He's really a good guy. He's got a great background, very bright. I'm so pleased that he's the interim coach, and I hope he does really well. But we had made a bet with Jeff that as a center in the NFL, he would never score a touchdown. And we bet, I forget, it was, I believe,
$10,000. I remember.
And of course, it went to one of his favorite charities. And he did do it. I was so excited. It was great. So a great moment. And he's been, obviously, named interim coach, won the first one out, almost won the second one against one of the best teams in the NFL as coach. But he is like you said, anyone that knows him knows what a great guy he is. And too often we hear too much about some of the not so great people that are players in the NFL. And
one's coming off a suspension this week.
Yeah, you get the Deshaun Watson thing happening.
That's
so best of luck to Jeff, of course. And we have lots of other stuff coming up in sports, including today, huge day in soccer for the USA.
Iran, baby, USA. Iran, 2 o'clock our time. Yeah.
And they have to win. A tie won't take them to the next round.
No, it will not. They will be
incredibly complicated scoring system.
Eliminated. The last World Cup clash 24 years ago, considered one of the most politically charged matches in soccer history, I guess. Not since Nikolai Volkov stepped into the wrestling ring.
That's exactly right.
For WWF or
yes, WWF.
At that time, Hulk Hogan.
When he was
Nikolai
wrestling for the
Volkov.
World Wildlife Federation.
No, when he was wrestling for Russia.
Yeah.
And he would sing the Russian national anthem.
Yes.
In the middle of the ring.
Somebody jeers and boos. And he just sang it with relish.
People throwing popcorn at him. Oh,
was he really Russian, by the way?
I don't
I have no idea.
I think his name was Leonard Feinstein.
It sure seems like it. Yeah, it doesn't.
Who knows?
He was a car dealer from New Jersey, but he had a big frame and he could be
coming up today, we do have some world records. I thought we could maybe start with a sing-along.
Oh,
is that right?
Yesterday we did this, Pat. This is one of my favorites of yours. It was the birthday of the great singer and songwriter Randy Newman.
Oh,
I've always been a big fan, and if you're not familiar with Mr. Newman, you probably are and just don't know it. He's
no, you're not.
Well, no, he's famous for the movie stuff like Toy Story.
Yeah, You Got a Friend in Me.
You Got a Friend in Me.
He's famous for one of the shrewdest scams on the American public ever perpetrated.
What's that?
He sings like this.
That's just his voice. He's a brilliant songwriter. He has
people got.
Right. And that was kind of his first weird hit, although he wrote a bunch of hits for other people. He wrote, what's the one that Mama Told Me Not to Come?
Look at me.
For Three Dog Night.
I thought that was Hoyt Axton.
No. He has a brilliant album called
Pat helped him. Yeah.
Called Good Old Boys.
Yeah, we wrote that together.
One of the great so-called concept albums of all time about Well, it's actually more pertinent today than it was when you did it about Huey Long. In any event, I won't go on and on. But if you're familiar with Randy, you know he does have an unusual singing voice, and that's why many times other people sing the songs. I happen to love his voice. And Pat, this is one of my favorite. Takes two of my favorite things: the Beatles and Randy Newman, and puts them together. And this is kind of a sing along. Those of us who aren't Rorschach dicks will be singing.
Randy Newman attempts the Beatles. Here we go, kids. Hey, Jude.
There he is.
Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it into your heart. There you can start to make you feel better. Na 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 na. Yeah, everybody sing. Na 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 na. You got a friend in me. Na 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 na. Oh, I love the way it sounds.
Yeah, you do.
Na 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 na. Oh, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Randy. I mean, thank you, Pat Godwin.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Mark my word. Just check out the album called Good Old Boys. It
is great, but
right.
Pat does prove Chick's point by doing this song.
Sure.
That it's,
Yeah, and you enjoy it, so
I like it too, but Chick's not wrong. It's a very strange.
It is.
Almost silly.
Sometimes
I love L.A. is the closest thing ever came to a song, and it's really about the music and not his.
Well, that one about the Cuyahoga River.
Crap vocal.
Cuyahoga River goes smoking in my dreams. Burn on Big River.
Yeah, that thing.
In any event.
See, now, right there, you proved it. You sing better than Randy Newman.
No, I
right
don't.
There. Oh, and yesterday we were talking about Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
well, there's a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers named Jordan Love, I think his name is, and Jalen Hurts, and they were walking off the
I just saw the
field
picture.
together, and
the jerseys, and it says Love Hurts. I saw that.
Love Hurts. And that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
And sadly, you say that singer has left us?
Passed 2 weeks ago.
I did not know.
Oh, and Chick, I forgot my favorite Nazareth song yesterday.
Oh, this will be good.
Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz.
Wait a minute.
What?
This is a song called Razzmatazz?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't heard it?
We have to.
You know, I used to do
Cue that up.
commercials for the club called the Razzmatazz. And remember the slogan? The Razz rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you get the
Spent
crabs?
a lot of time there.
Didn't you get the crabs there once?
I didn't get crabs there. No.
I got syphilis. Well, then my syphilis got the crabs. And then my crabs got VD. And then
And Razz.
That's terrible.
I
Okay,
was
good.
dripping and bleeding.
Many tiny
Okay,
shots.
I'm so sorry.
I've never had the crabs. Does that bum you out?
Come here.
No, not at all. Just shows that you.
I think
I
Tom's
wasn't as slutty as you thought I was back then.
Come on, for the sake of this show, would you please slut it up a little bit? You got those bangs. Come on.
My bangs are hiding the fact that I don't make makeup on yet.
You know,
You've
bangs.
got that eye protection you wear all the time.
Bangs indicate you're a slut.
Is that what?
That's what we've learned this morning.
That's what we've learned.
You know what it really
And
means?
Randy Newman is a national treasure.
No, it
He is.
means I'm afraid of Botox.
Okay,
That's why I wear
I'm
bangs.
sorry I brought any of this up. Let's move on here because I talk about some of the stuff in my life on occasion. One of the things I do
We can't wait.
this holiday season is I send gifts to my brothers who live in different states.
And you seem like you're thoughtful.
Yeah, but I'm not going to send
It's
them
so easy.
a tie or a fruit cake. Is that right? Fruit cake?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to send them steaks because they like steaks. They're
You like steaks?
meat-eating Americans. OmahaSteaks.com makes it super easy. Don't forget the code BTS, and Josh is going to tell me more about why Omaha Steaks is the best gift.
Well, why don't you be like Tom and achieve gifting greatness by ordering from OmahaSteaks.com? Oh, those perfectly aged, tender, delicious Omaha steaks. And the steak experts at Omaha Steaks, well, they've put together special gift packages to help take the guesswork out of gift giving and make you
Yes.
a holiday hero.
Oh, right.
Go be a hero at omahasteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Send an assortment of mouth-watering favorites. That's right. All guaranteed to impress, like the legendary Butcher's Cut Filet Mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. Those easy-to-prepare comfort meals include Meat Lover's Lasagna, and I got to tell you, when you put that in the oven and you see that cheese bubbling up, you know you're in for a night of enjoyment.
Caution, let it cool. Back to you.
Absolutely. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, but shop early and beat that shipping rush. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart. Tom knows it. His brothers know it. A gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite.
And I send them always to Kostaki and who's going to be our guest later on. and, Al Jackson.
Wonderful gifts. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
Coming up, we have a monkey feast. We have a great NFL mascot story, and you're being urged to shower together. I'll tell you why. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition
Yes.
of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay, Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay, that's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you
very
know,
good.
that
This
would
is
be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
speaking. Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
Nose.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, what, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from
Well,
Christy Lee.
I
ladies
don't want
and
to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
Two.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
us.
No.
What's our hint? Two?
Two. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
Two, twice, small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
BabenTom.com. This is your chance to win a Minimax Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Minimax Big Green Egg. Head to BabenTom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it.
It's the most terrifying and talked about movie of the year. Don't miss seeing Paranormal Activity. This sparse, independent film is getting great reviews and will all...
Hey.
scare you in the spirit of Blair Witch Project.
Hey.
What?
Excuse me, scary voice guy.
Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Bob Kavoyan. Paranormal Activity? Really? A single camera shot from a bedroom? You all need to hop off the Paranormal Activity bandwagon and get your ass in line now to see my new movie, Para-Knocker Activity.
Want me to keep jumping, Mr. Kavoyan?
Yes.
But I'm getting all sweaty.
Oh, that's okay. That's why we're doing the soapy shower scene in Act 2.
Oh, okay. I can't wait.
There. So what do you think?
It's okay, I guess. It's not real scary.
Jeez, what a homo.
Does she at least get murdered?
No, none of that. Para-Knocker Activity is an uplifting movie. It even has a happy ending. Watch.
She's going to need another shower.
Good idea. Everybody back in the bathroom. Soap those puppies up and roll film.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition news desk, available at Walmart. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
Worked up a sweat last night, Tom. I don't know if you heard
Yeah,
that
it was
story or not.
hot walking through that art museum. Go on.
No.
All right.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
You got that right, chick.
Yeah, baby. Pat was there. There's Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, Ace, you work up a sweat? You get on the job? You
Been a
work
couple weeks.
All right. Okay. He works up a sweat.
Okay.
I'm Chick McGee, and there's Tom Griswold. Tom, you ever work up a sweat? Probably not. You only do that process to reproduce, and that's it. I understand.
Yeah, it's just hard getting into that test tube.
Every sperm sacred.
It's like a 3-pointer. Right? We have.
You like the World Cup, Tom? You like the World Cup?
Okay.
Everybody. Cup. A police officer turned OnlyFans model. Her name is Tati Weg. That's Tati.
Tati.
WEG.
Right.
She's promised to share nudes if Brazil beats Germany in the World Cup final.
For free?
That's what she says.
Wow.
Have you ever noticed that there's a lot of nude people on the internet?
Weg
This isn't like...
But Tom, not all of them have been declared the hottest World Cup fan.
Oh.
And it says right here, she's been dubbed the hottest World Cup fan by some fans and websites, and she has ties to both Brazil and Germany.
Oh.
And from what I'm looking at here, her tie to Brazil is badass.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was the wax.
How does she spell her name?
The Brazilian, Tati. Write it down so you can get a good look at it. Weirdo. WEG.
I'm looking, there's an article all about her, not one picture yet.
While the Brazilian used to be a cop in her homeland, she also is the great-granddaughter of German immigrants.
Don't say Sieg.
She's up on the balcony talking again.
The reason for her unusual officer of sending nudes if Brazil defeats Germany in the World Cup on December 18th is due to some history between the teams. In 2014, the two countries met in the finals of the World Cup. Germany went on to rout the Brazilians 7-1. From the beginning, I wanted to represent Germany in the competition, but I was afraid of the criticism for that 7-1 win, said Weg.
I thought she was going to that criticism of invading Poland.
But then she says...
She didn't have anything to do with that.
Well, that's why her parents left town. I'm just saying.
Then she said that game was hard to swallow, right?
All right, we get it. Okay, she's very attractive.
Yeah, she's...
Now,
how about that?
USA, Team USA today, what is it, 2 o'clock Eastern time? Something
Whatever
like
you say, Tom.
And they have to win. They can't tie to stay in the
Gotta
tournament.
win, huh?
They lose, they're out. They can't tie either? Is that the way you understand it?
They can't tie. Well, if they do, they don't advance.
Is that her?
Oh. Yeah, here she is doing a push-up.
Oh, she's working out.
She's just working out, you know. Oh,
is she naked?
Who works out naked?
No, she's got a bikini
Hang on a second. Hang on a second,
does
Josh.
she?
You shut up. You let her work out.
How about that?
Josh.
Okay, Josh, you can turn it off now.
I'm researching the show, my friend.
Okay.
That's
Doing
right.
more push-ups than I've seen in a long time.
Solid research over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy hell.
So we have nudity in the World Cup.
World Cup, baby. World Cup. That's right. And Argentina's 2-0 win over Mexico, the most watched Spanish language World Cup group stage broadcast in United States history.
What was the
That's
category
a qualifier. The most watched Spanish language World Cup group stage broadcast in U.S. history.
Group stage.
They make it more complicated than it is.
Yeah, what does that mean?
More than 8.9 million viewers on Telemundo.
Okay.
Which means many TVs. And the streaming services of Telemundo and Peacock. The game, which started at 2 o'clock Eastern Saturday, topped the previous group stage mark of 5.7. Oh, hell, almost doubled it, huh? That was Brazil's 2-0 win over Serbia. Argentina-Mexico match set a record with 2.08 million viewers of streams on Telemundo and Peacock. A lot of viewers, Tom, for the World Cup, going through the roof. And, as you said, United States and Iran today at 2 o'clock. Are you going to watch it? You going to watch?
I cannot.
He's busy.
You're very, very busy.
Very, very busy.
Very busy.
I am somewhere else.
Where are you going to be?
Can you tell us?
Yeah,
I'm going to be in a doctor's office.
Answer. A heart procedure?
Get that ticker checked out?
No. I heard a heart procedure.
Get that B-hole looked at?
Yeah, there's a lot of damage from the fisting festival.
That's not what I meant.
I have
the heart procedure, they're putting one in. Thank you.
But I am glad that you made it to the fisting festival this year.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's back.
Yeah, after COVID. You know.
Now, let me ask you this. Before you went to the fisting festival this year, had you any problems with previous fisting festivals? And you knew kind of what to expect? Or?
No. And then I have my concession stand with the Maplethorpe jerseys. Well, there we go. Could we move on?
Louise.
No, you have that chocolate-covered banana.
All right. Okay. I have a request here. Maybe we should get to
Is it for us to shut up?
How about that B-hole?
Find this letter. We were talking about some merchandise for the show. Now, we do have a couple of things out there. You can get caps and T-shirts and the like. We don't talk about it much, but it's kind of fun. It's out there. If you want to get someone they're a big fan, get them a gift from the show.
One of my favorites is the Friggamont Broadcasting logo on a big, it's like a foot wide on the T-shirt. It really looks cool.
This is a request. First off, this is from Justin, who writes, I am an advocate for dog toys. Mm-hmm. You should take the lead by introducing Bob and Tom dog toys. Things like the Stick McGee, the Frisbee Lee, the Tom Grisball. These are all pretty good ideas.
Except Stick McGee's stupid.
He goes, as a veteran, I do have a Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day request. So we're happy to honor these whenever we get them. And he wants to hear something. This is a medley from Da Vinci's Notebook, doing kind of a barbershop quartet. It turned into hip-hop thing.
You can't touch this. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, I can teach you, but I have to charge. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Who let the dogs out? Woof, let's woof, get it started. My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump. My lovely lady lumps. My hump, my hump, my hump. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face. So fellas,
Yes.
fellas,
Yes.
has your girlfriend got the butt? Hell yes. So shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got back. Drop it like it's hot. Baby got back.
Da Vinci's Notebook and their tributes. Thank you, fellas. Their tribute to hip hop music on the radio. Thank you so much. We now return to our regular broadcast with Chick McGee.
Monday Night Football last night. Benny Snell, 2-yard touchdown run. He's actually Benny Snell Jr. is how he's known. But you know who I don't care for? Benny Snell Sr.
Oh, you didn't care for him?
What a jerk.
Fine man, I know.
Anyway, he had a 2-yard touchdown run for the Steelers. 9:55 left in the game. Pittsburgh the lead, and Steelers fought off a last-minute comeback. Beat the Colts last night in Indianapolis by a score of 20-14. Snell, 12 carries, 62 yards. Pittsburgh goes to 4-7 on the year. Colts go to 4-7-1. Matt Ryan drove the Colts into position for a tying score, but Indianapolis stalled in Pittsburgh territory. And there are a lot of chatter this morning about was that pass interference on the Steelers. However, according to Josh, it was not pass interference.
No.
Because if the ball's coming to a guy you're covering,
you need to tackle him before he can catch it.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Deshaun Randy Watson is set to return from an 11-game NFL suspension following sexual misconduct allegations. Technically, yes, when the Browns visit his former team, the Houston Texans, on Sunday. Isn't that funny how life works out? It's an uncomfortable return to Houston, of course, for Watson, formerly the face of the Texans. He was a star quarterback there. He became disgruntled. He was gruntled, and then he was disgruntled, Tom. The team's direction and chose out to set out an entire season, and then to ease his problems and a lot of mental, he went to relax and have massages 24 times or so, and asked each and every woman, according to court records,
happy ending,
to be more involved with him than they're normally.
So was all he did was ask?
I can't speak to that. I don't know. But according to reports.
Do I not want to be defending this guy?
Yeah, you do.
Not really.
I've heard the word monster thrown around.
Okay.
Every now and then.
Maybe I'll have to read a little deeper.
Christy, hold on to yourself. Sorry.
What?
Matt Rule, former coach of the Carolina Panthers. Now he's the new coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. The football coach just got $74 million
to coach college football.
That'll make him the third highest paid coach in the league, right behind Ohio State's Ryan Day and Michigan State's Mel Tucker.
He's a bad mother. Oh,
hey.
Shut your mouth.
She was just talking about Mel Tucker.
And he is among the top 10 nationally. Rule introduced Monday at the team.
Sorry, kids, no art supplies this year. We're paying the coach $70 million.
They make more than Nick Saban. I would have thought he was the highest paid coach.
No, the 74. I don't think so. No, Saban's number one. This is 74 over like 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
still.
Yeah. But he's in the top. Kansas City Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes,
my man,
and his wife Brittany.
Yeah.
Welcomed their second child last night.
Oh, nice.
And the boy was named after the quarterback. You might want to get pens and paper out or pencils or whatever, writing utensil.
Sure.
First name's Patrick.
Right.
Lavon, Lavon.
Okay.
Mahomes the third.
All right.
But they're going to nickname, and in quotes in the name is Bronze. Bronze.
Bronze.
Bronze.
Okay.
So they had the baby bronzed, not the shoes.
Yes.
Did you have baby shoes bronzed? Did you do that?
No, I did not do that.
I think I had my baby shoes bronzed.
Really?
I think I did too.
I don't know where they
I
are.
do have the clay.
My mother threw
the clay
threw 'em at me.
imprint of my hand when I was
Oh,
5 years old. I still have it.
prominently
Thank you.
displayed in your home, I'm
Let me
sure.
ask you
It's
something.
lost in a drawer somewhere.
Let me ask you something, Josh.
Yeah.
what kind of opinion of yourself would you have to keep the plaster cast?
I didn't keep it. It was when my mother died. It was in one of her drawers, and
What kind of opinion would your mother have to have on her deathbed?
His mother loved.
She didn't.
I loved him when he was this little fella. And then he went to first grade, and it was all over.
He got all tall and loud and around other kids. And last night in the NBA, the Lakers blow. We all know that. But this is a 17-point fourth quarter lead, and the Pacers hit a shot at the buzzer to win the game. Andrew Nembhard's buzzer beater sank the Lakers, it says here, to an all-time low. So there, 116-115 win over the Lakers in Los Angeles last night.
All right.
All of our comedian buddies are on Instagram and texting me and going, hey, Pacers, woo. I said, yeah, that's very exciting. Coming up. We're going to have mascots in the news. One of my favorite mascot names is coming up. Love it. And I can't tell you. And a world record today, the world's oldest blank.
Oh.
And it's not a human being.
Wow.
Now, you were earlier discussing the photograph that you saw that said "Love Hurts," and it was a photograph of the backs of two jerseys.
Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts walking off the field.
Which
Packers
reminded
played
you,
the Eagles.
of course, of the song "Love Hurts."
Yes. That's right. Yeah, that one.
And you wanted to hear another song from that band, Nazareth.
And Ace weighed in, of course.
With Razzmatazz.
Let me preface all this by saying Ace's taste.
You'll remember playing.
Has been that doesn't mean
I think it's Razzmanazz. Variant, if you will. Let's give this just a little bit of a listen. So it's Razzmatazz followed by Razzmanazz. So I say we're going to Razzma. So there's
of course, Nazareth, of course, with Razzmanazz.
Yeah. I did not put that together.
Sort of their Wang Chung.
I was trying to get over my aversion to
everybody
the
Wang
sound that it was emitting.
You know, the good thing about that is I know what that sounds like. I know the title, and I can avoid it for the rest of my life.
I never put the Razzmanazz together until just this moment. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah. Nazareth.
I didn't get that. I never got through the song.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me is that was what I would when I would be painting a house. If that was if that song came out, I would be climbing down the ladder. And
that's another topic.
Down the ladder. That's a good
bands that have songs named after themselves that are great. I say Wang Chung.
Bad Company.
It begins and ends with
Bad Company.
Wang Chung, doesn't it?
Wang Chung and Bad Company. Those two are
Big Country.
Yeah.
I don't care for that one.
You don't like in a big country?
No, you put an accordion in a rock band, I'm not listening. Isn't that what it says? No, don't they play an accordion?
Scottish.
That's a great song.
Mellencamp gets a pass because we both hate the same things. Okay, go ahead.
Humanity?
Yeah. People named Josh, stuff like that. Yeah.
No, he would hate me because
right now, it's time to enjoy something instead of not enjoying it. Okay. I'm talking about the Raycon earbuds. They're the best. Chick McGee turned me onto the Raycons years ago. Tell me more, Chick.
Just think of the joy of never listening to Nazareth on your Raycon earbuds. My goodness. And the holidays are coming, and you'd like to check out for a second and take a moment for a little me time. What a perfect way with Raycon earbuds. They're wireless, you know, and they also have headphones and speakers, premium sound, useful features, almost custom comfortable fit. The Raycon gel tips fit every ear ever made. 54 hours of battery life, and they start about half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, Raycon makes gifting so easy. Holiday gift guides for everyone in your life. Knock that list all out all at once. Seem conscientious and thoughtful, but yet you're just filling out a form online. Oh, he sent me Raycon earbuds. Well, the truth is I just clicked a button and put some numbers in.
It's the thought that counts.
Yes, get 30% off by shopping Raycon's holiday bundles. Everybody needs a pair of Raycons.
By the way, the other beauty of this is if you give them to, say, certain people, if they're listening to Razzmanazz, you don't have to hear it because they can enjoy it on their own.
That's exactly.
Don't leave that out.
Listen to it privately. That's exactly right. And as Christy's taught us, buy a pair of Raycons for someone and buy a pair for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas to me. You can find Raycon in stores now, of course, like Walmart or Kohl's, but you're always going to get the best deal when you use our special link at buyraycon.com/Tom. They offer buy now, pay later options. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom right now. Get 20% off site-wide, or save even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 20% off your Raycon purchase. That one more time. buyraycon.com/Tom.
Very excited. Coming up, we have a governmental instruction to shower together.
All right. Wow.
And a very unusual story involving a Pringles can.
Uh-oh.
No one will get it.
Okay.
All I'm going to say is it involves a Pringles can, a lawyer, and something else. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right. No commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or Chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again.
Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
You want to learn how to avoid a-holes in your life?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do.
I do, Christy. I come in early.
Apparently, there is a gentleman, Robert Sutton, a professor of organizational behavior and engineering at Stanford University, has written 2 books about a-holes and how people can survive them. Here are his suggestions.
It's pretty easy.
Steps to avoid and change the a-hole in your life.
Does it involve not going to an axe hurling bar?
Number 1, create physical distance. One of the most reliable ways to become an a-hole is to be around them. I've got to go.
I am out of here.
Paul McCartney.
Okay, Mr. McCartney. And are you here with a group?
Not anymore.
Oblivious.
This is the scent for the unaware.
You know, one of the most meaningful things that's happened to me since I've been the president. Oops.
Oblivious.
This is the scent for the intellectually absent.
Good morning, sports fans.
Good morning, Chick. What do you have for us today?
Well, I've got nothing.
Great.
Oblivious.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Oblivious.
Oblivious perfume is available at fine retail outlets everywhere. In fact, it's probably right in front of you and you didn't even notice. Oblivious.
You know, it'll take time to restore chaos. But
Very, very cool.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Yes, sir.
That swell game available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Dude, there's Ace Cosby. Chick. He's manning the track phone hotline hot phone. Willie Griswold on assignment this morning. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. And I have a question for Tom.
Yes, what is it?
Dear Tom, when you found your little plaster cast hand, your baby, was it 5th grade?
Oh, no.
Kindergarten?
Preschool.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little clay disc.
Yeah, and you
and my
press your
hand was imprinted on it, and then it was put in a kiln, and it was at Happy Day Nursery School.
Happy Day Nursery School.
Yeah,
oh. Yeah. So they were open again, huh? That's interesting.
Happy Days is open again.
Did you say you found that in your mom's drawer or something? Is that how that
I think it was
worked?
one of those things. And my mom died. We went through her apartment.
And now, what else?
Rifle through her stuff.
What other items did you find in her drawer, possibly? Maybe.
Oh, Chick.
Take your time.
Wow.
This could be expository. This could be
nothing
a therapy thing.
My sister did most of that. Yeah, there was we did find the portrait of me as a whatever 3rd grader that sits in the other room here.
That's fascinating.
And all of the Griswold children, it was oil painting day, and they reached a certain age, and you guys had your painting.
Yeah,
done.
mine was done by a different artist. The one that did my 2 brothers and sister had passed away, as they say.
And your mother never liked yours because it had cowlick on it or something?
The guy had to come back and paint the cowlick. I'm totally serious.
How would you feel about... Now, I'm not saying this applies to your family. Let's say a mother passes away.
Yeah.
And the daughter finds a dildo.
Right.
Is it okay for her to use that dildo now?
No, you throw it away.
I think it would be a loving tribute to her.
I think it would be.
You guys...
A fitting tribute, if you will.
No.
Depends how old she was.
Yeah. Depending on how old she was, they may not have recognized it as, what is this, wooden tube? It says, put bees here.
A nice reference, by the way, Josh. Thank you.
How many stings would you put up with to have a quality dildo?
We have a very special request here. We've been...
what song is Pat's that they want to hear?
We've been playing for some reason. Why are we playing Nazareth again? What was the point?
He died.
Yes, but Jalen Hurts is what started
Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love, and they were walking together.
All, you know.
I started all like all quality comedy bits. Jalen Hurts.
And that led to their song Razamanaz, which I did not.
You don't remember playing that?
It sounds like
no. I remember not liking it then.
It sounds like they're saying both Razzmatazz.
They are.
Now, as you know, I like the phrase razzle dazzle. When it comes to football, I like the razzle dazzle play. Lots of throwing the ball and risking it all. Here's a little bit of that lick, if you will, a little segment here. Let's dance. You really can't dance to that. That's kind of...
Oh, you
can pogo, I guess. Is that a
pogo?
When they would open the show with that, everybody would get under.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Yes,
it's like a hairband thing. You shake your head. Come on.
You know, they immediately realize we've made a grave decision. This is a big time.
Are you ready to rock?
No.
Yeah, we just parked and walked for an hour and a half to get in this. Yeah,
just play Hair of the Dog like 5 times.
Yeah.
But
now that's a good song.
Josh pointed out that the Razamanaz is a reference to their name, which I did not even pick up on. I'm sorry, that's how thick I am. Obviously, with songs like Big Country and In a Big Country, I got it. Wang Chung, everybody Wang Chung.
Bad Company. Bad Company is a great song.
Yeah,
Bad Company. Got this nice letter. It says, I am reminded of the famous butterscotch latte skit whenever you idiots start talking about music. Guys, this is a talk show. I don't care about your songs and your music half. I want to hear you speak. That's all I want to hear.
Well, that's hurtful.
Could you please play the butterscotch latte skit? This is from, what an unusual name, and I'm probably going to pronounce this incorrectly. I'm sorry. Kairi. Would that be Kairi or Carrie?
Kairi.
Kairi.
I don't know.
Last name Sky Willow. What a beautiful name.
That is.
I'm going Carrie.
Okay, Carrie Sky. Well, thank you, Carrie. And your wish is our command, such as it is. This is a little piece entitled "At the Coffee Shop."
Hi, welcome to Java World. May I help you?
Yeah, I'd like a single short latte, please.
Would you like just a regular latte, or can I interest you in the special?
What's the special?
Well, the special today is a butterscotch flavor latte for just $2. A regular latte is $2.25.
I'll take the special, but hold the butterscotch.
Well, if you don't have the butterscotch, then it's just a regular latte.
All I'm saying is that my portion of the butterscotch for my special butterscotch latte would be better off left in the bottle with all the other butterscotch. I'm still paying for the butterscotch. I'm just not using the butterscotch. It's like I'm giving it back to you. It's a good deal for you.
Sorry, the special price only applies to lattes with butterscotch in.
So I get more for paying less.
Yes, it's a special.
So if I get like a triple grande low-fat butterscotch latte with whipped sprinkles on ice, how much is that? Like a nickel?
Very funny, sir. I don't make the rules.
What's wrong with your butterscotch anyway?
There's nothing wrong with our butterscotch.
There must be something wrong with it if you have to pay people to take it.
We're not paying anyone, sir. It's a special. Now, if you'd like a regular latte, I'll be more than happy to make one for you.
Can I get the butterscotch on the side?
You have to drink the latte with the butterscotch, or it's not the special.
I'll drink the butterscotch. Don't get me wrong. I'll throw back my butterscotch, then boom, I'll throw back the latte.
Okay, if you want to do that, fine, but I'll have to charge you $2.75.
I thought you said it was $2.
The special is $2. A special has to have the butterscotch in the latte, or it ceases to be a special and becomes a regular latte, which is $2.25, with an extra shot of butterscotch, which is 50 cents more, which is $2.75.
Cut. Scott, stop filming. Guys, this is a porno. This is not your Oscar scene, you morons. All I'm hiring you for is your cheeks, and that's all I want to see. I don't care about coffee. I don't care about cappuccino, mocha, latte, or squat. Get the hell out of here.
There you go. By special request, a little bit of Dan Cummins and an acquaintance. I'll just leave it right there. It may or may not be David Crow.
May or may not.
Okay, good. Thank you, Dan. Who's got a great podcast out there. He's a very, very funny guy. Now, coming up in sports, I'm sorry, we have.
We're going to take a look at the world of NFL mascots, and one in particular. And there's a lot of interesting names out there for the NFL mascots. And which team has the mascot named Poe?
Poe?
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, it's got to be Baltimore.
That's exactly right. Doesn't that inspire go team fight? Yay, Poe.
Yeah, also, coming up, we have unusual news with a Pringles can. You're going to be quite surprised. And being encouraged by the government to shower together. I'll tell you about all those things. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
I made this crazy movie called Freddy Got Fingered, and it was, I wrote it, I directed it, and it was a really, really crazy movie, and it won the Raspberry Awards, and people said it was the worst movie ever made, and all this stuff. But that was sort of the point, was to make the craziest
worst movie, yeah.
Kind of the point of it, right? So now what's happened is, and really what's been a really exciting thing about going and doing these shows is, people are coming out to the shows. They're bringing their Freddy Got Fingered DVDs, and it's sort of turned into a bit of a cult, smash. I've gotten a call from the studio recently that said the DVDs have been selling through the roof. They've sold over 1 million units of the DVD.
And didn't I hear that you're going to do a director's cut?
I want to do a director's cut of the movie because because there are scenes that just when you edit when you do one of these commercial studio movies, especially a movie like that, they focus group it, and you had to change things and tighten it all up.
Right.
So there are some crazy scenes that I'd like to get back into it, but also it's sort of just I think the irony of doing a director's cut for me personally is pretty funny.
Whenever there's a movie, there's always a porno movie that someone makes based on the title.
Yeah, it was called Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay, back to you, Tom Green.
People actually, to be honest, the things that people really like out of the movie are some of the sillier scenes, not so much the gross scenes, but people always come up to me and they say, "Daddy, would you like some sausage?" Which is this line from the movie. "Daddy, would you like some sausage?" So I sing that on stage. Come see me on tour. We'll be singing some of the hits.
Sing along.
But,
all right.
That's your Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, that's my Stairway. The Bum Bum song would be my Stairway to Heaven. That went to #1 on MTV, the Bum Bum song.
When you Google Freddy Got Fingered, the first thing that comes up, the first line is Freddy Got Fingered quotes.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And then you go to that page and the sausage.
Yeah.
The sausage organ comment is the very first line.
There's all sorts of very silly lines in the movie.
Yeah, there's a whole pile of quotes here.
So I was in a rap group when I was in Canada when I was a teenager. That was actually
what were they called?
We were called Organized Rhyme. We were actually had a record deal when I was 19 years old.
No kidding.
Right out of high school with A&M Records, and we had a #1 hit, in many
Canada?
markets in Canada. We were the Much Music Video Award of the Year for Best Rap Video. That was sort of the.
Is that on your website?
You can find it on there. Yeah, you can find it on there, and you can find it on YouTube. And the thing that was sort of my first sort of realization. Hey, I want to work in show business. I was sort of like all of a sudden I had this record, and we were touring, and we were doing radio shows, and I went and started my radio show, and right after that, and it was initially a rap music show that I turned into a talk show, which then turned into my TV show. Yeah, I've had a lot of great rappers on my website too. Like if you go on TomGreen.com, you can see me rapping with Too Short and Exhibit. There's this funny video of me rapping with Exhibit where I surprise him with this rap that's ended up on YouTube. It's got 2.5 million views now, and it's sort of funny because you see these rappers who just aren't expecting me to start rapping, and then I start rapping in their face, which is fun. So.
Canadian rap.
Canadian rap. Yeah, you can see why you haven't heard of it. Canadian rap.
Tom Green is our guest.
both get wins. And in a shootout, Vegas beat Columbus. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The game of football we are familiar with today has changed somewhat from the original version invented in the mid-19th century. With roots in rugby and soccer, the game used an odd egg-shaped ball made from a pig's bladder. Several Ivy League colleges had teams that competed, and eventually professional clubs were formed. In one of the most violent and famous games in history, the Redskins soundly defeated the Cowboys on the field at Little Bighorn Stadium in Montana. The quarterback, George Custer, was not available for comment after the game.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God!
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I went to New York because at the time I was married, and, you know, you could work every night and stay home and you try and work on the marriage. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You're married. It's not that I'm, like, bitter or anything. It's just I wish I could have rehearsed for living with someone that I was in love with.
Mm-hmm.
Different than even a regular roommate, because you move in, you're in love, and then the rules come out. Rules for the bathroom, the kitchen, the sweet and low. You know, it's like you get the feeling you don't get divorced because the thrill is gone. It's because you don't know how to stack the tapes right underneath the VCR. It's because you put the spoon in the fork slot of the silverware drawer after having been repeatedly worn. You know what I mean?
Daryl Hammond, disgruntled former husband, and New Yorker is our guest. You're a very well-dressed man. I can't notice
This is
that.
about $27. Part of my new line of men's clothing for divorced guys called That's Clean.
Bob and Tom. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. Available at Walmart.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Hey, man. We had a song yet from Patrick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had a delightful Beatles tribute.
Oh, that's Randy Newman.
Performed by Randy Newman.
That's exactly right. We'll have more. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, I have an email here involving you and another in this room.
Hot dog. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline. Hot phone. Willie on assignment this morning. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom.
Well, here's Josh, apparently. You have something of interest over there?
Yes, Jessica has written in, says her husband Joe is a new listener.
Hello,
just
Joe.
moved from Vegas. And
Vegas,
yes.
Hey, Joe.
He's a new fan. Now, Jessica listens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But Joe, being the new fan, thought Chick and Christy were married. Jessica says, I've not laughed that hard in a long time. So here's to you, Chick McGee Lee and Christy Lee McGee.
Well, I don't know how they found out that we were married.
That secret's been kept for a long time.
That secret. Tom was my best man. We got married back in 92. 93.
Can you imagine?
Why is it important to you to ruin my lies? Can you ask yourself that?
Can you imagine how well you'd be out of prison by now, Christy?
Well, true.
I think any jury would have.
You don't know. We might get along. I might not, do away with her until the third year. You don't know.
Okay. Good to know. We're going to head back to the sports desk with the unmarried, the single and hot Chick McGee.
That's right. Here's the thing. We've got mascots in the news. Let's start with this video went viral. Arizona and Arizona State faced off in the Territorial Cup on Friday. Things got chippy on the field. The Wildcats beat the Sun Devils 38-35, but Wilbur and Sparky Their mascots, Wilbur the Wildcat and Sparky the Sun Devil, got into it on the sidelines in the middle of the game. And by all accounts, this was a serious fight.
It looked ugly.
It looked real ugly. The Sun Devil hit the Wildcat in the head strong enough to turn his whole head around.
Yeah.
Wilbur's big old mascot head was spun around. It's by all accounts, the craziest sequence that most people have ever seen. We're still not sure if it's a real fight or it was set up, but college football, it was rivalry weekend.
Even if it was set up, it turned real.
Yes.
I mean, it looks vicious. The cheerleaders had to come in and break it up.
Really?
Somebody hit somebody during that, and if it was fake, it got real. Right. You know the old saying, this got real?
Yeah.
It got real. Now let's turn to the NFL. We have a very interesting NFL mascot story. But first of all, do you guys know the names of the NFL mascots?
Not all.
For instance, the Arizona Cardinals. It's a cardinal, of course. It's Big Red. Atlanta Falcons is Freddie Falcon. Baltimore Ravens, as said, was Poe. And they do have 2 live Ravens, Conquer and Rise.
Wow.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Billy Buffalo, that's right. Carolina Panthers is the legendary Sir Purr. Of course.
Yes.
One of our comedian friends got into a fight with Sir Purr or because of Sir Purr. I forget.
In the early days of the Carolina Panthers, they were playing on a college campus, and he went on. He was
dancing.
He was doing the worm with Sir Purr, and the crowd was loving it until the authorities escorted him off. That was the famous... Is this a Hammy?
That a Hammy guy.
That guy.
I forget that guy.
John Reap.
Yeah,
John Reap.
Very funny.
Thank you,
Mr. Reap.
He's from Hickory.
If you see John Reap, ask him about being arrested with Sir Purr.
Chicago Bears mascot, Staley the Bear.
Staley.
They were the Chicago Staleys, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Cincinnati Bengals, their mascot's Houday.
Yeah.
The Browns, Brownie the Elf, and they also have 2 dog mascots, Chomps and Swagger.
And with Deshaun on the team, they're police dogs, just in case. They got to be ready.
Dallas Cowboys is Rowdy. Denver Broncos, their mascot's name's Miles.
No, Mile High.
Sounds a little pretentious, doesn't it? I say Miles.
Yeah.
Well, they have someone else carry the ball, will you?
They have a lot. I'm just tired.
Does the Washington Football Club, known as the Commanders, have a mascot?
They do not have a mascot.
Really?
They don't.
Did they ever?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. It
was a Native American.
Yeah.
A little Native American guy. The Broncos also have
Did he have a name? Or she?
I can't remember what his name was. Thanks for putting me on the spot.
No, you're reading the story, not me.
Well, it doesn't. Washington, no mascot.
Well, who needs a mascot when you got Dan Snyder?
Boy, that's true. The Broncos also have a live horse. His name's Thunder. And Thunder 2, actually. So
Don't
that
the Colts
implies.
have a live horse?
I don't know if he's live, but his name's Blue.
Chief Z.
Chief Z, I've met Chief Z, and he is not the official mascot of Washington. I applaud his efforts as saying he's the official mascot.
No, he was, it says, a well-known fan and unofficial mascot of the franchise, then known as the Washington Redskins.
I say it here. It comes out there as if he's giving it out for the first time.
Isn't that amazing?
I don't understand it.
I discovered it, not Chick.
Z-E-E. Yeah, would you like to see the picture I have of me and Chief Z?
Well, is it
Dickhead?
I bet it's not after July 19th, 2016.
Is the guy dead?
It is not.
Chief Z died?
Chief Z is no longer with us.
And this is how I find out.
On the air.
He's dirt a nap, if you will.
Well, in Canada, he was known as Chief Zed.
I hope he left me in.
Did you say in Canada?
Yeah.
He was Chief Zed?
That's right.
Washington, Canada?
Why don't they say 0 up there in England?
Or Z, they say
Let
Z.
them do whatever they want, okay? It's a free country.
Somebody hates their coworkers. Okay, hey. Indianapolis Colts is Blue. Packers, no mascot. Lions, Rory. Like that one. Okay. The Texans is Toro. Kansas City Chiefs, KC Wolf. And War paints their horse. Las Vegas Raiders, you want to take a guess?
I don't think they had one.
Raider Rusher is what it says.
Raider Rusher?
Yep. Rams is Rampage. Dolphins is TD. The New England Patriots mascot is Pat Patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's got a big old head.
What about the Buccaneers? Do they have a pirate?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as they do, and his name is Captain Fear.
Oh, I like it. Captain Fear.
And the Titans, I've seen this guy in person. His name's T-Rack.
T-Rack?
He's the Titan raccoon. Honest.
Are you serious? You're serious?
Yep.
He's like a regular raccoon with little teeny arms.
No, it's not like T-Rex. It's T-Rack.
It's obviously a play on T-Rack.
However,
TV when you got
but that isn't the mascot in the news, is it?
Jacksonville Jaguars mascot Jackson DeVille.
Oh.
Caused quite a stir.
How do they spell Jackson?
Jackson. They cover both.
Yeah.
X and S. This happened on Sunday. He emerged at TIAA Bank Field sporting a new shaved look. Usually covered from head to toe in yellow fur because he's a Jaguar. Jackson appeared to have lost his fur and was instead wearing an American flag Speedo over a spandex version of his mascot suit, making him look nude.
Saw it.
Have you seen this?
Clearly just a guy in a fake head.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fans reportedly immediately took notice and took to social media to voice their opinions. The NFL Memes Twitter account joked, Jaguars mascot has gone full Florida man. The divisive get-up was short-lived. Jackson returned for the game's second half with his fur.
I guess the guy that usually did it had the crabs real bad.
Oh, no.
So they had to send it out to get clean. Didn't arrive till halftime.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
It was.
49ers mascot's named Sourdough Sam.
Okay. All right. You got to see the picture of the.
I'm looking for it, but of course.
It looks like a male stripper painted yellow with a big fake head on.
It's a real letdown.
Like the Jaguar got a Brazilian or a poodle cut. It's very, very.
Well, Josh gets it.
What do you got
look at
coming
this.
up?
There I am.
Oh, my gosh.
That's me and Chief Z.
There
There's
you
Chick
go.
McGee and Chief Z.
Oh,
Thank
look
you.
at you, Chick. You're so young there.
Yeah, and so fast. Look at the size of that guy.
Buy me a ticket, Chick.
Look at that.
I don't know how the TV's not tipping over.
Holy hell. I'm wearing a
Man.
Clinton Portis jersey and everything.
You look great there. You're having such a good time.
Man, I'm sweating.
Is he intoxicated?
You're that fat. We both were very intoxicated.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where's his right arm?
I bet up my ass. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Scratching your crack?
Look at that. See, that's when football was football, and you could go to the game without being attacked. And
You could have fun.
Look at that.
I don't know if Chief Z was actually Native American.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Native African American.
Honorary chief.
Oh, that's me and my goatee. Look at the size of that face.
It's so cute.
You are
those
so
cheeks.
cute. Look at
Those
those
cheeks.
cheeks.
You look like you're having genuine fun there, man.
Absolutely.
Chick McGee and Chief Z. We'll get that picture posted at various
yeah.
social
We'll
media.
do it. Yeah.
Time now for a quiz. Chick McGee. Holiday season is festive and fun, but I got a quiz for you. Don't be too stressed out here.
All right.
What is your sleep number setting?
Well, Chief Z's sleep number is 45, and mine on the other side is 100.
There
and
you
we
go.
sleep quite comfortably.
There you go. That's a 100. That's a nice firm mattress. Christy Lee, what is your sleep number setting?
40.
40. That is a not
Yep.
so firm. That's the way you like it, though.
That's why I like it.
So, Sleep Number wants to remind you that they have designed, years ago, they came up with the perfect bed that they keep on perfecting. All kinds of cool stuff coming out of the Sleep Number people, which is why it's worth a trip to the Sleep Number store, the only place you can get a Sleep Number bed. Go to sleepnumber.com/BT show for more information. And the holiday season, of course, they have some very, very special things happening at the Sleep Number store. What a perfect gift. Choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number. This is like one of those gifts you get for yourself and for somebody else, because that other person on the other side of the bed, they may want a different feel for their mattress, and at the touch of a button, they can have it any night, any day, whenever they want to. It's a free country. Find out what I'm talking about, because your best every day starts with a great night's sleep. Proven quality sleep every night from Sleep Number. Discover all these special holiday offers right now. Limited time availability, by the way. You'll find them, of course, at your local Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com/BT show. I didn't mean to leave you out, Josh. What's your sleep number setting?
65.
65.
Right in the
Very
middle.
good, very good. And some of these beds have special temperature control things, and they're called smart beds because they will help you sleep better. We all know how much of a priority that is in your life. So don't forget about the holidays and what a great gift this would be. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. Coming up, a lawsuit about being forced to have fun at work, a couple of world records, and very odd Velveeta lawsuit news. Okay, it's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, I was born in a small town and live in a small town. Papa died in a small town. Oh, the small communities. And all my friends, it's a small town. My parents live in the same small town. My job is a small town. Provides a little opportunity. Educated in a small town. Taught to fear Jesus in a small town. Used to daydream in that small town. Another woman, no money, that's me. But I seen it all in a small town. Had myself a ball in a small town. Married an LA doll and brought her to this small town. That small town is like me. No, I cannot forget from where it is that I come from. And not forget the people who love me. I can be myself here in this small town. People let me be just what I want to be. Got nothing against a big town. Man, it's still hazy enough to say, look who's in the big town. But my bed is in a small town. Oh, that's good enough for me. I was born in a small town. And I can breathe in a small town. Papa died in a small town. Oh, that's probably where the bury me.
Aroma that tickles the senses.
Okay, but what's it smell like?
It's a blend of scents that brings out the man.
What's it smell like?
Evasive. It's a delicate taste of odors derived from the delicious mixture of fine fragrances.
All right, come on. What's it smell like? Is it a musk? Is it an aftershave?
Let me answer your question with another question, and that is, what's best for the American people?
What does that have to do with how it smells?
What is the definition of the word smell, anyway?
So you're not going to tell me what it smells like?
You keep asking me what it smells like. Well, I'm trying to answer you, but you won't let me.
My God, you still haven't answered me.
Evasive, the cologne for congressman.
Evasive, the cologne for congressman, bottled in Washington, D.C.
Evasive.
When you want answers,
we've got questions.
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but
Yeah, they're all messed up.
more than slightly confused.
Greg Hahn is our guest. I went out with this one girl. Can I say this?
Yeah. Sure.
Get a load of this. I'm on a date. I was out with this girl, right? Here's what she says. It's true. She says, oh, I did something she didn't like. She goes, oh, you just lost some points. Whoa, there's points involved. It's a point system that the women have. It's a point system. Men, we don't know what's going on. All we know is it involves points, and all of a sudden, we're down. You know what I mean? I was doing my impression of her mother. She's like, oh, you just lost some points. I'm like, really? How many did I start out with? Don't ask any questions. You're just going to lose more points. Well, transfer my account to your younger sister.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind. Jeez.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Got an email for Christy. She's at the news desk. The news presented by Poetry.
I got an email for you. It's jury duty. You have to leave right now.
Original edition available at Walmart. Really? I always ignore those. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Did I tell you the last time I went for jury duty, the prosecuting attorney recognized me, and I didn't recognize her, but she told me afterwards that I bought her a drink one night, I guess, or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Suave.
I don't know if it was grapes or Miller Lite or if we got that far, but
wow, nice.
I must have been an error in my judgment.
Did you approach the bench, if you will?
Were you
Did you examine her briefs?
She asked for a sidebar.
Was it a hung jury?
Evidence stand up in court. Did you have sex with her?
Oh, clever.
I kissed her right on the mouth. There's Ace Cosby. He's
coming up, it's that Ace Cosby joke of the day.
I had jury duty once.
You shut up, Manning. I know how you feel, Tom. Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Josh.
Good God. You know, we can talk about the track phone hotline when the phone actually rings.
Like right now.
Ta-da! That's how it's done.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Oh, boy.
I've enjoyed your Miller Lite program.
Thank you very much.
They claim it's the best a man can get, of course. Y'all have a good turkey day?
Yes, sir.
How about you?
Oh, boy, we had a fine time, Josh. Turkey with all the fixings and gravy, of course, mashed potatoes. And the next best thing to Robert Redford.
Oh.
But I could only have 2 helpings on account of my cholesterol being what it is.
Oh, of course. Okay.
We always have a big turnout, and once my brother-in-law, Emil, finally got done with the blessing, we had to go around the table and say what we're thankful for. We do that regular.
Yeah.
And when it got around to me, I told him I was thankful I finally got to eat before my meal got cold. But I was mostly thankful about them Black Friday sales. Did y'all cash in this year?
Yeah, of course.
A little bit.
Well, Big D and I camped outside Stuckey's for about 3 hours to be first in line.
Sure.
Boy, they've got it all there. Well, she's going to find yourself a CB radio at 30% off factory retail.
Yeah. Wow. Good deal.
But unfortunately, we spent most of Black Friday at the ER after Big D rolled her ankle stepping over some youngins trying to get to a favorite pecan log.
Oh, boy.
And while we're at the ER, a guy came in with a snake bite. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Remind me of the time my buddy Roger and I was out hunting. Of course, Roger drank too much. He'd downed him a 6-pack of that Miller Lite by 9 that morning.
Wow.
And he was out taking the whiz by some logs, and halfway through a rattler got him right on the pecker.
Oh, my.
Is that right?
Well, of course, we're out in the middle of nowhere, so I had to hike about 2 miles just to get reception on his flip phone. And they put the doctor on. He said, Floyd, you want to save his life, you're going to have to suck the poison out, or he ain't going to survive.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I hiked all the way back to Roger, and I told him I got some good news, and I got some bad news. Bad news is you're about to die. He's like, so what's the good news? I said, well, the good news is Big D and I just saved a bunch of money by switching to Geico.
That's right. Interesting twist.
Oh, that new gal on Jeopardy's something else, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, you're doing good work.
I don't know how to say her name, but she's the hottest thing in glasses since Sally Jesse Raphael. She's got all the tools.
Thank you. Thank you, Floyd.
Here's an email for Christy.
Yeah?
Dear Christy, you claim 40 on your sleep number is what you like, but I'm not sure you really know what you like because you started out at 35.
Yep.
Then you went to 45.
Yep.
Now you're back down to 40.
Yep.
And you said the same thing about every single one of those is the way you like it. So basically, you're just like every other woman. You don't know exactly what you want, even though you say you do. And then he wraps it up with, just kidding. I love all women. That's from Bobby.
Things change.
But I think Bobby has some issues.
And he's just sort of talking. That's the beauty of the sleep number.
That's right. That's exactly why I
You
own
can
one.
change your number. Now, Josh, you were talking about something before we were interrupted.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, the moment is so gone that it's, I was talking about how I had jury duty once.
Yeah.
You had jury duty?
Yeah, but I walked in and I just go, okay, who we sending to the chair? And they asked me to leave. See, that would have worked. I'm convinced, had it followed the jury duty talk,
right,
and not been met with such stunning silence, because the moment was over. But I appreciate you coming back to me.
I think it's I can't even say what I used to say anymore.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
I know what it was. Involved a drinking fountain. Right now,
and
ladies
by
and
the
gentlemen,
way, I didn't get to this one. The NFL mascot for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I saw it, but I just didn't get to it. His name is Steely McBeam.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Steely. Doesn't that sound like a porn movie from the 70s? Steely McBeam is.
Yeah, it could be.
Dan Hart in.
Dan Hart.
Hard on.
You know,
Hard on.
Dick Iron is
Dick Iron.
Steely.
Wasn't there a Dick Hardman? I think that's a porn star.
I think so.
I can't. We could sit down in an hour and only come up with about 100 of these.
Dick Iron's my favorite.
I imagine most of them have probably been covered by the so-called industry.
Yeah.
We have Mr. McGee at the sport. Have we finished sports?
Huh? You know, I think the bigger story, does anyone in porn really use their own name?
They do, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, there was a porn star named Cindy Crawford, and she could get away with it because it was her birth name, yes.
Wow.
Are you trying to tell me that Herschel Savage isn't his real name?
Or Eric Everhard?
Yeah.
Johnny Wad?
Seymour Butts is not his real name?
Stage names?
What, Craven Moorhead?
Seymour Butts had a Showtime series on.
Oh, yeah, like Family Business?
Yeah,
or something?
Family Business. His mom answered the phone and ran the
That was
office.
quite an operation they
Yeah,
had
they're
there.
millions of dollars, Tom. They made millions of bucks.
Very nice.
Here's where we are in sports. Stupid.
Jewel Denial, not her real name.
Oh, I like that.
Jewel Denial?
Jewel Denial, yeah.
I like the name Jewel. Jewel.
Yeah, I do too.
One of the funniest and yet most tragic porn names I've ever heard, Faye Runaway.
Oh, gosh, that is just wrong. And her sister, human trafficking. Okay, how's everybody doing?
Oh,
You
hey,
feel
we
better about yourself?
got one more Nazareth song. This is we're talking about Jalen Hurts, and because I thought Jalen Hurts,
right,
and then Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts walking off the field Sunday night.
Oh, we had fun, didn't we?
Yeah. Here's a new. This is called "Expect No Mercy."
Yes.
Yes, Ace.
Why are we suffering through this? Just for friends.
Where was Stupid World Record? Stupid World Record. A melon-slapping Spanish athlete broke a Guinness World Record when he used his open hand to smash 39 watermelons in 1 minute.
Wow.
Yeah, I find this somewhat disrespectful to Gallagher at this point. It's
past. Too soon, sir. Too soon.
Although he's not using a sledgehammer, so it's like Gallagher acoustic.
Gallagher unplugged. Yeah.
Guinness World Records reports that Mr. Roberto Rodriguez took on the record for most watermelons smashed with an open hand in 1 minute on the set of an Italy-based television show called Lo Show de Record.
Oh, must be the World Record
Must be
Show.
the World Record Show, yeah.
If you don't like it, rind your own business.
Rind your own business.
You know, it's hard to do. Chrissy, it's hard to slap a watermelon. It's rind over matter. You've really got.
Wow.
Make any sense.
I watched the video. This is so incredibly stupid.
I think you're out of your effing rind.
Yeah. You're right.
If you think this is acceptable comedy.
Do you remember Greg Hahn's bit about he dated a woman with a cat that was really old? The cat was really old.
Oh, yeah.
Can we find that bit somewhere?
Okay, we'll try to dig it up.
Anyway,
I have a question for Josh.
Yes,
I don't have the knowledge of the world of pornographic cinema that you do. I know that you always refer to them as porn stars.
Sure.
Yeah. Are there any sort of lesser, like porn character actors? You know, where you're watching a porn and you go, oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Like the Burgess Meredith. You've seen him in a number of movies. You know, I can never remember his name, but he was great in that one Disney film.
Yeah, I like that guy. Yeah,
he's kind of an older fella. He shows up all the time. Yeah. Just sort of a generic. Oh, yeah. No?
He's the Anthony Zerbe.
The Burgess
Pornographic
Meredith porn.
Always plays the bartender.
Yeah, I think there's a website of really like the most famous character actors, but at the same time, they're not famous enough to be at that next level.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
They're really great actors. They're really good at their craft.
Yeah.
Somebody made a documentary. It was called "Hey, You're That Guy from That Thing."
Oh, cool.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
And
great
it was
title.
that. Yeah, it was one of those guys.
The J.T. Walsh of porn.
Yeah.
I would certainly enjoy that. Real quick, a couple of things.
I was doing a world record.
It's very exciting.
It's not done.
There's more to this idiot hitting watermelons with his fist.
No, there's another world record.
And it's his open palm.
And the reason I asked about Greg Hahn and the oldest cat, okay?
Stupid world record.
Yeah,
A cat in Great Britain has been officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's oldest living cat. Yeah. Flossie.
Flossie.
Was
You mean, I wish I'd known that.
Flossie, but yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how you wouldn't
I
have
really sprung it on you. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Flossie's confirmed as the title holder at the age of 26 years, 316 days.
Oh, almost.
That's said to be roughly the equivalent of 120 human years.
Yeah,
I am tired. Yeah, there's Flossie.
That's the lady Flossie.
Don't you, every time...
She's not tired anymore.
Every time you take a nap, that cat to take a nap, you have to go over and kind of
Double
touch
check.
it and nudge it a little bit.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It was a weird thing when you have to hold a mirror under a cat's nose.
Yeah.
How old is it in regular year? 26?
26 years, 316
Let the
days.
cat die.
Almost
This is
27.
selfish of the owner. You know that cat's miserable.
Well, you don't know that.
Oh.
It also says here in the doesn't have one original organ.
Well, did you read the part they have to catch mice and put them in a blender?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 2 p.m.
That's kind of fun.
Little kitty? Okay.
Suck all your cat. Suck all your rat. Suck all your mouse. Something there.
Suck all your
I don't know.
Josh, in the world of porno,
yes,
which I know
Back to that.
you're steeped in.
Well, I think it's a fascinating industry.
It's porn.
Do they call the photographs, the publicity photographs, are they called headshots in porn, or would that just be
They're
false
totally
advertising?
different.
Okay, they have a different idea.
Yeah.
Okay, Chick McGee, this will make you happy. probably. Are you ready? Here we go.
With us in the studio, comedian Greg Hahn.
Yeah.
With us. Greg, always a pleasure.
All right, Bob Tom Show.
all right.
Check Christy Lee, how are you? I'm all pumped up. I'm all excited to be here, man. Let's get some pizza. Let's do something. Everybody's here. This place is a riot. Chicks dig me because I'm a eunuch. I mean, unique. Whatever. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. I've been seeing this girl now for 3 weeks. When she finds out, she'll close her curtains. Come on, folks. Hey.
Seriously, stop.
All right. Nobody steals these jokes. All right. I date this one girl. She loves Picasso and Mexican food. Talk about artsy fartsy. Whoa! Stop me if it gets too clever for you.
All right.
Okay, I'll stop. I love going on dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The young girls. I used to date a girl 13 years younger than me. They chew a lot of gum. You know what I mean? They do a lot of young girl stuff. It's kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be driving along, they'll see a car with a headlight out, and they'll do that padiddle thing. Padiddle! Padiddle! What? What's going on? It's a padiddle! It's a padiddle! Well, you go over railroad tracks, her feet would come off the floorboard, some superstitious thing like that. You know what I mean? Or if we see a VW bug, she'd punch me in the shoulder. Punch buggy! Whatever! Punch buggy! Sometimes we see like a VW bug with its headlight out while we're going over railroad tracks. All hell's breaking loose up there. Spinning around, crashing my window, breaking everything. I gotta take a hard left. I'm kicking her out of the door. Her head's bouncing off the curb.
I'm sold.
You ever been on a date where after a couple hours you find it nearly impossible not to say, "Somebody kill me"? I love that.
No.
That's my favorite. I love going on dates. You get to go to the girl's place and meet her pets. They always have cats. It's always cats. It's never anything cool like a wild dingo or Wolverine. It's never a venomous duck or a bat.
Venomous
Never
duck.
get like a porcupine. It's usually usually 2 cats. Like a little one she just rescued from the trash 10 seconds ago. Just got run over by a train or something. Still has leaves stuck to its rear end. It's bulimic and anemic. Then the girl's gonna tell you like the story how she met the cat. Oh, I put some milk out on Tuesday. She drank all the milk and came back on Wednesday. That's a beautiful story. Take your top off. I'm listening. You can just tell me that story without a top. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm listening.
That's a beautiful story.
You want to hear about the second cat?
Sure.
A lot of these women, they always have these old crazy cats. You ever experienced that? Like, should have died 50 years ago. The cat's still alive. It's got an eye patch. It's had ball socket hip surgery. It's got an IV and a walker. It's got syphilis. It smokes. Hello. I'm like, what is that? Don't look at it. It'll kill you.
Greg Hahn.
Back on. We got to get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. Greg Hahn. He is going to be in, is it Monticello or Monticello, Illinois? Do you know?
I don't know.
At the 3 R's Club, December 8th through the 10th. Also, New Year's Eve, Willie G. and Greg Hahn. This is a show not to miss at Northwood, Iowa, at Diamond Joe Casino. That is a great New Year's Eve, ladies and gentlemen. The legendary Greg Hahn. That'll be a killer show with Willie and Greg. I want to remind you, we begin week 12 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick'em competition, a big green egg mini max at stake. Details when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Got it.
Remember, 1-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
You know,
very
that
good.
would be a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now.
And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a 1-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
it's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
If you're looking for the best fudge in the world, look no further than the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. Let's go. The Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store. We sell fudge and t-shirts and a whole lot more. Yeah, the best fudge comes from Uranus. It's homemade, that's why it's famous. Fudge packed, fresh daily. Real butter and cream, so tasty. You'll buy it as a joke the first time and the next time because it tastes so damn fine. So head on out to the Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store and get the best fudge in the world.
I'll give you.
You know, it's odd that people call it that. There's actually no blowing involved. You know, the term probably originated.
Oh, forget it. I'm out of here. You can go yourself.
You know, technically, that's not possible.
This has been the guy who would rather nitpick than have sense.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Let's talk to our guest, Tom Foss. Tom, tell us about your life. You married, single? What's going on?
Married, very happily married. I got a friend going through a midlife crisis. You know anyone like that?
Oh, yeah.
And he's asking me what he should do.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep telling him cheating is like growing pot.
Like growing pot?
You can do it and get away with it, but you can't ever, ever tell anyone. Ever. Anybody.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow. Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control more.
Yes. And the relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I work the state fair.
Tom for info.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby, manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Tom.
Christy's sitting in a special seat.
Yes.
It's the Poetry for Neanderthals Family Edition, available at all Walmart locations.
Fun game.
It is very fun. We're going to play it a little bit later on this morning.
I want to play it now. Let's do it now.
Now.
You'll get nothing and like it.
No.
Okay, this is not the one we played
Hey,
before.
Indulgo Dad's going to let you play.
Okay. I'm trying to find one that's we haven't done yet. Okay, here we go.
All right. Now, remember, you can only use one-syllable words, but they can be in the form of a sentence.
Okay. Green.
Beans.
He's still not doing it.
Green what?
Green in jar.
Pickles.
Yeah.
Dill pickle.
Pickled eggs.
Oh, sorry. Is it pickle? Bad clue. Answer pickle jars.
Bad clue. What?
He
Wait a
said
minute.
jar.
He said jar.
What's
You are so bad at this.
so the you trying to get us to say pickle jar?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I said jar, so sorry. Let's try another one. Okay. Seabed.
What?
Algae.
Coral.
Reef.
Sand.
Reef.
Moss.
Seabed.
Seabed run.
Or
Kelp.
below.
Kelp.
Or below.
Fish. Wait, below or
below.
You can't say below.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
God, sorry.
Let me start over. Forget everything I've said.
I would love to.
Okay. 2 shells.
Clam.
Bearded food.
Clams Casino.
2 shell
Steamed clams.
food.
2 shell food.
Soup.
Clam chowder.
Very good.
Soup. Very good.
I was trying to say below lip.
Seabed.
Below lip is beard. That was really
Bearded clam he wanted to go for.
It was really throwing you off. The point is,
It was throwing you off.
Yeah, I wasn't good enough.
It wasn't me. It was throwing you off. God.
as you can see, this game, it's about the journey, Josh.
Sure.
It's not about keeping score.
No, it's very fun.
It's about finding
We don't keep score.
faults with yourself.
That's
and I have played
And
this game. It's
learning.
really not something I can do very well.
No.
Now, let's see now. Where were we?
I think we had just gone to the news desk.
We were.
We hadn't started even.
Okay. Was it time for that palate cleanser from Ace Cosby?
I guess we're not going to the
My palate feels fine.
I don't think so.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick, I invented a new laxative.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Ace invented a new laxative.
And I combined it with a painkiller.
A laxative and a painkiller.
I call it I'd Be Pooping.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
All right.
Did you see?
Is Tom ghostwriting
I'd
these?
be pooping.
I'd be
I'd be
pooping.
pooping, and he smiled real big.
Because he knew Tom would laugh.
So funny.
You know what makes you smile very big?
What?
Omaha Steaks. The
Ah,
holidays are
yes.
here. Achieve gifting greatness when you give the gift of perfectly aged, tender, and delicious Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required. Thank you, Ace. And thank you, Omaha Steaks.
Thank you very much. I love those Omaha steaks, and I send them to my friends. In fact, we're going to be talking to Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. And
are we going to do that again this year? Is this where you ask Kostaki, did you get my package yet? And you actually sent it to another comedian friend instead, and it never arrives?
he got it eventually. I had to buy 2 of them, but he got it.
Who would you send the other one to?
No, I said, the steaks. He got those immediately. No, I also sent him a license plate that said Kostaki. Because when he was a little boy, he was never able to get a license plate that said Kostaki for his bike.
But wasn't that a little tiny one for your bike?
For your bike, yes, for his bike. There's a custom thing. You can go online and get a custom-made license plate with your...
So you didn't find it.
If your kid has an unusual name...
Yes.
You can get, because remember how you'd go to the truck stop and it would always be, Bob and Tom. And
now he spelled my name wrong.
Yeah, so.
By the way, she took that license plate in the recent separation.
Oh, did she?
Okay, well,
You gotta buy him another
I'm
one.
going to get Kostaki some steaks.
Cool.
Now, although, does she have the grill?
We can ask him today, yeah.
Maybe you can pan fry them.
Did you ever hear the story about my Washington football team grill?
You're bringing this up?
My ex-wife threw it on the curb.
Wasn't it shaped like a helmet?
That's what I was
shaped like
gonna say,
it had the logo on the side.
Why didn't you take it?
It was the climate as I left wasn't really. Let me grab a few things. It really
gotcha.
didn't. It wasn't conducive.
Yeah, cut your losses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tom, didn't you drive by and see it next to a trash can or something like that?
No, a listener did. You didn't see it. You would not be caught dead in my neighborhood, I'm guessing, or that neighborhood.
I see.
What do you mean?
You get great joy out of that, don't you?
Look at him.
I just spent 4 days with that woman. You know that?
Okay, well, good for you.
We had
There's nothing Tom enjoys more than his friends experiencing pain.
That's exactly right.
It's sad,
You know
right?
what? He is never going, oh, that's too bad. He just starts laughing.
She's lovely.
She is lovely.
She is lovely.
Well, she's okay.
Have you forgiven her for that?
Get carried away. No.
So you carried that around all weekend?
Absolutely. I almost blurted it out on the drive to the airport.
Oh, my grill!
And another thing. You owe me $60.
Now it's a collectible.
Yeah, for
probably.
sure.
Didn't I get you that grill? Now that I think about this, wasn't that a gift from me?
It might have been.
I think it was.
Certainly might have been. Although I can't convince you otherwise. So yes, you gave me that grill.
Do you still wear the Redskins
bathrobe
leather jacket that I got you?
I don't remember you buying me a Redskins leather jacket.
Did she get that? That thing was expensive.
No.
Would you put those sugar packets down?
Sounds like we're on fire.
Jesus.
You're so sweet, Christy. Shut up.
What's wrong with you?
You're a fidgeter. Are you going to play with yours now?
Here's what it's like talking to you. Well, he really didn't have that long to live.
Tom, if only this were an exaggeration.
I know. It's exactly what it is. How do you not hear that?
It's like listening to the show with spiders in your ears.
Well, we had Ace's excellent joke.
Yeah.
Ace, would you mind?
When was that?
Would you mind, Ace? Rarely do I ask for this. Could you do a sort of just a retake on this?
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You want the same joke?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Hey, chick.
Yeah.
Yes, he went to the same person.
Yeah, Ace. You did, yes. You invented something, didn't you?
I invented a new laxative.
Oh, a new laxative.
Combined it with a painkiller.
Yeah, a new laxative and combined it with a painkiller. What do you call that, Ace?
I call it ibuprofen.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
That leads to
A lawyer in Ohio.
Start over. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A lawyer in Ohio has been accused of depositing his feces into a Pringles can, then tossing it into the parking lot of a victims advocacy center.
Jeez.
The lawyer, Jack Allen Blakesley, allegedly threw the uncovered poop-filled Pringles can into the parking lot of the Haven of Hope Victims Advocacy Center.
Why would he do
in Cambridge, Ohio, in November of 2021. This was according to an ethics complaint that was filed on Tuesday.
Christy, do you think, or do you guys know if he was just throwing it into a random parking lot, or was it?
No, I
think there must be some reason.
There must be some ethics issue.
Jeez.
Okay, well.
I mean, it does kind of lend itself to an emergency, doesn't it?
You've got to, if nothing else, admire this guy's aim. I mean,
you can put it right up there against the hole, and it's a wide enough.
You think he went direct?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was airmail.
Just over it? No, I think he.
Where do you think he sat the can? It would knock it over.
I'm saying this is tricky. Wow.
No, I'm with Josh. He had to have placed it right over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's very interesting.
No, it's horrible.
I'm sure there was something behind the scenes there.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob, it's Tony for Witness Protection.
Hey, Tony.
How are you, Tony?
Calling from a payphone and heard Ace's joke of the day.
Oh,
Enjoy that?
Thought I might give it a little chase. You guys watch the Flintstones?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We watch the Flintstones.
You ever notice Fred was connected?
Oh, really?
Oh.
You know how I could tell?
Wow.
When he'd opened the fridge, he had yabba dabba gabba go. Hey, take it easy. That's all I can do. Jesus.
Thank you, Tony.
He's in witness protection.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know. You know, obviously this lawyer thing, there must have been some. I assume this is some other lawyer he was either joking around with or wasn't happy with. But
boy,
something's going on.
I mean, do you poop in a Pringles can in a do you go to a facility, proper facility, or just do it in the parking lot?
I think you can do it in your car.
Oh, no,
How are you going to do that in the car?
Yeah, you'd be okay.
No, there is no way to do that.
No
Yeah, I
way.
think you just kind of lean to the left.
No.
You hold the can under there.
No, that would be.
You don't think so?
No.
I think
Especially if you have cloth seats. If anything goes wrong,
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm not saying it's going to be a perfect transaction.
Okay. We have other great news coming up.
That was great.
You don't think that's hilarious?
Good news, though. You can crap in one of those.
Yeah. Crapping anywhere but a toilet's hilarious.
A lot of morning shows would say, we're going to be right back and see if Josh can deuce a Pringles can. We're not going to do that because this show has standards. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Long came my evaluation saying everything I did was wrong. Now I drive a compact. I should have learned a trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Learn 1,000 reasons, but still no raise. Just filed an offer to transfer. Wonder what that pays. They're gonna take me to California, gonna put me in HR. Just pay me a boatload of money on escape to Pigeon Forge. Swear to God, now I drive a compact. I should have learned a trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Dick bastards took my money, so I turned sort of mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking the vending machine. I keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know. There'll be a time when I own this company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise.
Cyber Monday expected to remain this year's biggest online shopping day, raking in $11.6 billion in sales. And First Lady Jill Biden has drawn inspiration from our nation's founding documents to decorate for the holidays. The First Lady's theme is We the People. The White House said Monday the holiday decor represents what unites Americans during the holidays and throughout the year. The gingerbread White House includes a replica of Independence Hall in Philadelphia, where the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were signed. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I'm also looking to buy a drone. I need to fly around neighborhoods, looking at people's backyards. He's been stealing all my garden tools.
Oh. You've lost a lot of garden tools?
Hell yeah, 3 shovels, a tiller, and 2 hoses stowed in the last month.
Wow.
I asked my neighbor Mitchell's kid if he'd seen any of my hose. He said, yeah, Angel Skinner's the hottest of them all. We're gone.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio. Jim is a veteran comedian and actor, famous for a couple of oddball appearances on Sex and the City.
But I am an actor and a comedian, but I'll tell you guys, I wish I was a film director just in everyday life, so when someone was telling me a boring story, I could just go, and cut. I didn't finish. We got it. That's a wrap. And cut. When you think about it, that would come in handy. You come home late, your wife's like, where the hell were you? And cut. All right, let's try it again. This time you don't care where I was. In fact, you're happy to see me. Let's try a topless. Action.
Another actor who wants to direct.
Oh, we'll be using that one.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
There are water shortages in Nairobi after floods tore through a dam. Apparently, someone aggravated the god of irony. 5 ounces of crack cocaine were found in a toddler's diaper. Cops became suspicious when the combination of the two smells made the drug dog pee himself with excitement.
Yeah, dogs love diapers.
They do.
Corporate sponsors are finally signing up with the International Gay Rodeo Association. The odd thing about a gay rodeo, after the long weekend, you never know exactly why your ass is sore.
Really?
BobandTom.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk.
Hi.
That's available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hey, man. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. He's manning the track phone hotline, hot phone, and telling what he says are jokes. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Excellent joke today, Ace. I certainly appreciate it. I like things that celebrate the Western tradition.
Defecation?
Yeah. Pooping?
Yes, the culture that brought us the flush toilet.
When was the last time you went?
Healthy deuce.
Yesterday? Are you on a schedule? See, that I went on vacation. I got off schedule.
Uh-oh.
No good. No good.
Thank you. Is there anything we could do? Oh, I know. We had a world record earlier this morning.
Yeah.
World's oldest kitty cat. And by the way, whenever we do one of these,
it shouldn't be qualified as a record. The cat just stayed alive.
Yeah, but when we did the one last week about the dog, we had at least 4 or 5 people send us things saying my dog is older than that. And
well,
I don't think
what.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I know. I absolutely, for sure, a guy that I knew had a dog older than the world record. He had a picture of the dog way back, and so this kitty is 27 years old, and the kitty is named Flossie. And you remember that the famous interview with the elderly woman named Flossie?
Sure.
We have a little excerpt of that if you'd like to hear it. This is not the cat, obviously.
This is Flossie Dicky, and I heard your favorite activity to do is to take a big
many times as I can.
As many times as she can. She likes to take a Are you excited for your
I don't know. I don't fight it.
No.
She doesn't fight it. She is it. Matt and Kirsten, we're going to send it back to you guys.
Happy birthday, Flossie. You know what? I think Flossie just wants to take a you know, and who could blame her? Don't fight it.
Go out and do as Flossie does.
I love those local newscasters.
Condescending jerks. Oh, Flossie.
No, I'll remind you that if we were doing television news, we'd all have been fired two hours and 3 minutes ago. So Pat Godwin's in the other room. Pat has a holiday album out there. It's called Christmas Bonus. Who doesn't want a Christmas bonus?
Everybody does.
Been out since July 4th.
It was 84 degrees when they released that.
I'll have you know that very typically Christmas music is recorded in the summertime.
Of course. It has to be, yeah.
It has to be for years.
Get it ready.
Doesn't have to be released, though.
Those great Hallmark movies. Shut up, Josh. Those great Hallmark movies. I just saw a behind-the-scenes thing about the Hallmark movies. And
what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I heard someone. You were telling someone you saw a Hallmark movie. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
I love those.
I do too. But you watch the behind-the-scenes?
Yeah.
You are such a liar.
What are you doing watching?
They did a behind. They did a behind-the-scenes thing. Ace, did you see this? It was either on. It was either on CBS Saturday Morning or NBC Today Show. I forget what it was.
They always film those.
They're like, but in Utah they were filming this one, and they showed the crew spraying the fake snow.
Yeah.
And once they spray that stuff, they've got 15 minutes before it all goes away.
Oh man.
It's snow.
And they're interviewing the actors, going, we're wearing all these down vests, and we're toasting in there.
Really hot. Yeah.
But the point is, I'm bringing this up so, Pat, you can get in your head what kind of Christmas song you'd like to do here that we recorded in July.
Sure.
Why don't you just say, Pat, how about a Christmas song from you?
Because if I didn't do that, then Pat's going to have to look around, find the guitar, remember how the
right here. If Tom did that, we'd have time to talk about interesting things.
Like what?
This world
waxing your balls again?
This world's oldest cat.
It is important for people to know that
has got. Did you know they found Darwin's tortoise?
Yes.
They rediscovered it.
Yeah.
And it was 176 when it died.
Yeah, this cat is too old.
This cat is 27, but the tortoise was 176. You don't hear anything about the tortoise.
Because it's not a cat. This is the world's oldest cat.
I almost said the turtle.
Not the world's oldest tortoise.
I'm sorry, what do you got over here?
What, Pat? What do you got now?
You want something right now?
Yes, of course. I just tried to introduce it until Chick changed it.
Talk about the cat.
Back to the cat
again. Oh, yeah, it's not like it's delicate. Just play the song.
Christmas is very expensive.
There we go.
With toys, kids, and ex-wives. Alimony's due on December 22. On the 25th, no gifts will arrive. Because I don't get paid till the 1st. Josh, I'm broke. What am I gonna say? I'll tell my son Santa sent me a letter. Now January 3rd's Christmas Day. Shut up. January 3rd is Christmas Day. With a ho, 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 and a what the hey. I can get his gifts off layaway. Now that January 3rd's Christmas Day. Since Santa moved Christmas to January, I got a great deal on a tree. Legos were half off. Stores laid half of their staff off. Wrapping paper's practically free. Christmas Eve is January 2nd now. New Year's remains the same. Till your mother remarries, the holidays vary. January 3rd's Christmas Day. On January 3rd comes old Saint Nick. Christmas morning, Santa called in sick. He'll be better in a week when Daddy gets paid. January 3rd, haven't you heard? January 3rd's Christmas Day.
Very good.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. That's from Pat's album, just released, hot off the presses. The holiday special, Christmas Bonus.
All produced up with no mistakes.
Very, very, very nice.
Just released.
Hey, just shut up.
Not widely available, and it's terrific. I listen to it.
Downloadable. Get yourself in the Christmas spirit.
Well, I scanned it for my voice.
It's got.
I borrowed.
You're on this song, actually.
It's got fun stuff.
Hey, ain't I on that somewhere?
You are. You're a big star.
Yeah, a big star. Yeah.
Featuring Chick McGee.
Oh, we should play that one.
Wait a minute. Was Christy on there anywhere?
No.
I'm not on the album.
She's on the cover art.
Oh,
I am.
And all of our hearts. Oh, yeah, we photoshopped some things.
A hidden Christie.
It's an Easter egg.
That beard is.
Well,
that's
I
not
beg
saying.
So
your
you're right.
pardon.
You're implying we put hair on her? Is that what you're
well,
saying?
kind of. The Santa hat is just above her belly button.
Let me tell you something. I will be a witness for you when this goes to
We should
I
play
don't wanna
Chick's
get
song.
sued. Yes, play,
Okay,
play my
You
song.
have a song on the album?
Yeah.
It's going to take a minute to dig it up. Give me a second. I have an idea.
Okay.
No, I'm not going
I'd like
home.
to hear it.
Josh,
Yes.
for your tree, I know you're famous for how much you enjoy decorating a tree.
Yeah.
You like the homemade ornaments, and I do too. You could take cotton and some red paper and scissors and tape.
Okay.
And make a cotton beard, and you could make Chris Pringle a big tubular ornament with a little Santa
You
man
could do
on it.
that.
Chris Pringle. And then friends could come over, and they could you'd pop open the butt, grab a few chips, and then pop it back on.
Oh, that's not bad.
Where did you get that?
I just thought of it.
That's not your idea.
I think he did.
I just got it. I just thought because we were talking about that lawyer that deuced into the Pringles can.
I don't get a tree. I get a live tree. It's a tabletop tree.
Yes.
It's about 4 feet tall.
Right.
And then this year I started a new tradition. I decorate my refrigerator. I have a magnetic Santa.
That's fun.
How dare you?
You have a magnetic
So with
Santa.
your
I have a
live tree-
magnetic Santa that's on the front. I have.
Does your fridge hold a magnet?
Yes, I remember. I looked the world over to try to find a magnetic front.
I got a metal fridge, won't hold a magnet.
Yeah, mine
know.
does too. I made
got a
sure
tape.
of it.
And I had a magnetic turkey, and then
So you switched those out there?
I switched them out,
Oh,
and
sure.
then
Nice.
what was before a Halloween? I had a
Oh,
Halloween.
so you have a whole
I have all of it.
holiday.
Probably took up your whole Saturday taking that magnet off and putting the new one on, like mine.
Is it like full page or is it?
Well, it's a pretty good size.
I want to see a picture of that.
I've already got the
Please.
tree up, lights on.
Same here.
Me
Yesterday.
too.
Well, my
Wrapped
tree is
presents
pretty lit.
yesterday. I've got like half my presents wrapped.
Okay,
Well,
now we
you
can
stop.
stop here. I haven't bought any yet, so be quiet.
We all have trees up.
If you want to get a present, you could do it right now with our friend Steven Singer.
For me.
By going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven has all kinds of jewelry. I'm highlighting this one.
What?
It's diamond stud earrings,
Oh,
number
that's
one
a
gift
big
this
one.
holiday season. In particular, the Anita diamond stud earring set for under $300. By the way, Steven Singer Jewelers, famous for the upgrade. So maybe next year you want to get some bigger diamonds for those ears. Easy to do. You get your full value, lifetime trade-in full value. And of course, Steven is famous for his 100-day, 100% no-hassle money-back guarantee. Where do you find him? IHateStevenSinger.com. Just click on the Anita Diamond Stud Earrings. You can be in and out in just a few minutes on your computer. And if you get it in before 2 o'clock-ish Eastern Time, it'll go out today. Once again, free shipping both ways. Thank you very much, Steven. So you're not going to need it both ways because he or she is going to love them. Find out about the number one holiday gift, beautiful, beautiful, real diamonds. And you get real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer, Jewelers at IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell him the Bob and Tom Show sent you. That'll help him. It'll help us. Coming up in the news, showering together. Christy, are you a shower together person?
I like that. Yeah.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're so petite, that would be fairly doable.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the world's oldest tortoise coming up.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about Christy in the shower.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, what a
He'd
sea
rather
block.
talk about it.
Is it a sea turtle? When we come back, we'll find out. This
Oh,
is the
is that
Bob
a
and Tom
turtle?
Show. More. How are things going, Ron? You're out on tour. You got a lot of live shows happening.
Yeah, they keep showing up, and I can't believe it either.
We have. I notice you've got your guitar out.
I do.
Give that a strum. I want to see if. Oh, that's nice.
I'd like to sing you a song that could probably change your life. But I don't have one. So I'll just sing this. She don't have a boyfriend, and she don't really care. She's always real happy. She's got a grin from ear to ear. And she don't need no alcohol to find her happy spot. She found that a long time ago, and buddy, she goes there a lot. bean flicking her bean, knocking one out like a beauty queen. No time for love, cause it's too much work, just a flicking her bean where she won't get hurt. Flicking her bean where she won't get hurt. Go on, flick it, girl. Well, here she comes and there she goes, dancing around on her tippy toes. Have you ever seen a woman just smile like that after sitting at home and just rubbing that cat? It ain't over when she gets back home. She'll be flicking that thing until the cows come home. Bean flicking her bean, knocking one out like a beauty queen. No time for love, cause it's too much work, just a flicking her bean where she won't get hurt. Flicking her bean where she won't get hurt. Flicky, 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 flick, flicky, 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 flicking the bean.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead. I should be having a...
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at thecheesestore.nny.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
Yikes.
What's wrong with that? Come on. Hey, I say, move your recital, okay?
Wow. That's great. Jimmy Schubert is our guest.
I'll tell you something happened to me the other day. I was in this diner getting breakfast, and I'm looking at the menu. They got a stick on the menu called a protein scramble, and I'm looking at it, and basically it's an egg omelet with chicken meat in it. Which is wrong. I mean, you don't take the eggs out of the chicken and then cook the chicken and put it in the eggs. Okay, that's too much chicken. I don't know who's back there cooking some kind of poultry serial killer, some barnyard strangler. That's an omelet that spans 2 generations.
That's wrong.
That's not breakfast, that's a vendetta. You know, that's like taking your hamburger and dipping it into your milk. You don't do it. It's not kosher. You got to separate some things, you know what I mean?
Bob and Tom.
Except Leopold. Leopold's a genius. Leopold. Oh, it's Leopold.
Leopold.
That's a Bugs Bunny cartoon. If you get that, I can be your friend. Christy Lee at the news desk, not just any news desk. The Poetry for Neanderthals original edition available at Walmart news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
He's in the performance room. We're going to get a song out of him. We're going to squeeze his head until we get a song out of him.
But right now it's Kostaki time, I think.
Josh Arnold. There's
intro time. I wanted to hear my name on the radio.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. And Kostaki and I are talking once again after we spent 9 days incommunicado because the Washington football team played Atlanta over the weekend.
Yeah.
We chose not to speak. And then he was a little sour grapes at the end because my team benefited from a phantom roughing the punter call. And he took it personally, and that's a shame.
Hey, Kostaki, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning. It's fine. My team's terrible.
Fine.
Your team is somewhat good. It's fine.
So, well, no, I'll accept somewhat terrible. But, yeah, they're good enough just to disappoint you. It's amazing.
Well, I want to point out that Kostaki is a very fine stand-up comedian, and Kostaki is also the proprietor of All Pro Lines, which you will find on a social media platform near you. And he's going to be in Waterford, Michigan for 2 nights, December 2nd and 3rd, at One Night Stands. The man's name is Stan.
I love that. Love it.
One Night Stands.
I got to get there.
Yeah, and then you'll be in Jackson, Michigan the following Sunday, December 4th at 308 Brass Rail. And then you'll be celebrating the New Year that weekend in Minneapolis at the famous Acme Comedy Club. So
yeah, I'm excited.
A lot of live Kostaki on the way. Now, did you have fun with your football over the weekend, Kostaki? All those games?
Yeah, I guess so. But Chick's right. The Falcons managed to screw it up at the end again. The Falcons should get into building demolition. They're very good at imploding. They're not.
A little bit.
Hey, Falcons, consider getting a focus group. Rewrite the endings to some of these games. It's painful to watch. All they do is run the ball. They finally let Mariota throw it at the end, and it was a pick in the end zone. They're never going to run the ball again. They just cut a wide receiver. Like, cut all your wide receivers. You don't throw the ball. They have the same play calls as I did playing vibrating football as a child. It's just wedge left, wedge right, wedge center. That's it.
Yeah, that's so boring.
It's stupid team.
Mariota was doing pretty well on the ground. He'd do that run RPO, and he'd just take off around the end. And Washington, they're very kind. They have good manners.
Yes.
Oh, Marcus.
After you.
After you. Yes.
Now, you mentioned the vibrating football game. Obviously, in today's world, the level of sophistication of video game football is truly staggering.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
When I was little, and I think maybe Chick had one of these too, we had photo-electric football.
Yep.
Oh,
How
yeah.
did that
That's
work?
going way back. Yeah.
You'd have your plays on this sort of special paper, and you would lay them on this light board.
Yeah.
So you'd have your offense and your defense, and then if your line ran into one of his X's, you got tackled right there.
Right. And however far you got, that was
kind
your
of
game.
like Battleship.
But it was
you didn't know what
strategic,
right?
And then of course,
awfully boring.
Yeah,
the vibrate. Well, no, I think it makes you. It makes you.
Yeah, it does.
Makes you think a little bit. I mean, obviously, compared to today's game where it looks like you're on the field.
The vibrating football seems silly.
Can you explain the vibrating football to everybody, Kostaki?
Goodness gracious. Basically, you set up your players on a still metal slab.
Yep.
And they have these little feet sort of thing that you can kind of direct where they're going. And then you turn it on and it goes me, and then they kind of slowly move. And usually they just dance in a circle and go nowhere. It's like the Falcons, actually.
When you did it, Chick, as a kid, when you did that game, did you do the announcing?
No, I didn't. I did have the 64 crayon boxes
as the stadium
stacked up around the.
That's amazing.
As the stadium.
Go, welcome to Keysar Stadium.
Welcome to RFK, where today you're looking live at the Washington.
Yeah, sweet that you guys are using your imagination.
Yes,
yeah.
But that's my whole point. There was something to say, but really, when you look back, it was kind of crappy. It did have that same smell as the Dodgem cars.
It did? I love that smell.
What? You know, that sort of. I think it's sort of like burning lead fumes.
Yeah. It smells good.
Somewhat toxic, I'm sure.
And we would also play paper football, right? The little triangle that you push back and forth across the table. We had a big tournament one summer. We each had a team. We all had our home stadium. We each had a table, that we would have people. We kind of knew the table better than the other players knew the table. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was the Arizona Aztecs was my team that year.
Oh, pretty cool.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Now, if you want to be involved in Kostaki's life,
and why wouldn't
you can go to All Pro Lines and see what's going on and submit some jokes, perhaps. Do we have any submissions from the Peanut Gallery?
We've got, I've actually got one here that I wrote the joke, and then it was a really funny tag. Let's see if we can skip to that. Here it is. Trevor Simeon hurt himself during warm-ups. Simeon was probably out there monkeying around. Am I right?
Oh, you're right.
I get it. Silly joke. Very funny.
And then Emma Jones wrote, he was overheard saying, "I think I hurt my cock."
It's macaque.
It's a type of monkey.
Yeah.
They're actually.
Oh, is that it?
Yes. And he probably did that because they're in the news. Did you see the thing over the weekend? The famous monkey feast.
Oh, we have that.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
A monkey feast?
Yeah, it was in the news. It's this huge celebration where they release all these monkeys and they have all this food laid out for them.
Yeah, vertical.
We don't need to do it. The man prepared material
Oh, sorry.
for us.
It's in Central
I'm just
Thailand.
explaining
We'll
the
get
monkey
to
feast.
it. Yeah.
Back to you, Kostaki. What else have you got over there?
Aaron Rodgers, serious thumb injury. It's called an avulsion fracture, which makes sense because I have an avulsion to watching their offense. I don't know what he's whining about. Everybody knows you can fix a broken thumb. You just rub it with a little ivermectin, right? That's what you do. All right.
Is that some Greek thing?
No, that's the COVID joke from last year.
Yes. He was very outspoken about there being, he did his own research. Okay. Maybe he can just hallucinate that his thumb works. He's been into the drugs lately, too. Aaron Jones, same team, said the rest of the season is sudden death for the Packers. That's similar to the Packers' story arc this season. They're slow, painful death. That's what they're doing this year. Remember, Aaron, if Brett Favre sends you a sympathy text, don't open it.
Yeah.
That's good, too. Aces Raiders filed a trademark this week for the phrase "Win City."
Wow.
Forget the trademark. Isn't that false advertising?
Yeah. Somebody called the BBB.
They're 4-7. They're going to have to legally put an asterisk at the end of that, or at least say it in a sarcastic voice or something. Do we have a sarcastic font yet? Please, Elon Musk, get something right.
Yeah.
They haven't received the trademark. The Raiders haven't received the trademark because somebody else owns Win City. So they might want to look into some other options like Lose City or the only place in Vegas where the house loses. One more eye patch and the games are watchable. These are phrases you can look up and see if anybody. What happens in Vegas is not pretty. You can do some more research. Worse on the field than the owner's haircut. These would be good T-shirts, right?
Ace?
Yes, but it's a dry loss. These are possible.
A dry loss.
Ace is not laughing.
He hates it. He'll get one.
And, of course, we have Deshaun Watson returning this week and his 20-something claims of sexual misconduct. I hope a lot of dudes put their hands on him against his will this week. I think that would be fun. He's been practicing for a week. Practicing what? Not being a jackass? Oh, I'm so rooting against this guy.
Sure.
Watson has a tough matchup Sunday against Karma. He's actually playing his former team, the Houston Texans, this week. So he'll probably be able to elude the defense, because when it comes to Watson, the Texans have a history of looking the other way. So probably they won't see him. Texans are going to change their base cover 2 defense this week to the Me Too defense. See, that's going to be much harder for him. I get it. It's going to be a stressful week for Deshaun Watson. He should probably get a massage. So.
Yeah, relax a little.
Yeah. And by massage, of course, I mean 12 massages. This guy. Play of the week goes to American Airlines flight crew for stopping Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham kicked off an airplane, and also my fantasy team. He's off. See you later, buddy.
Oh.
Reportedly in and out of consciousness and refusing to put on his seatbelt. It's pretty hard to argue that you can't fasten your seatbelt. We've seen you make a one-headed catch from 40 yards away. You know. Well, you got to be a special kind of screw up to get kicked off of a morning flight. Did the bagel place overserve you? What's happening? Have you been up all night arguing with a kicking net? What are you doing? So we refused to get off the plane. They had to deplane everybody else. The flight was delayed for 2 hours. That's a serious delay. That should be 15 yards at least. That's a delay of game right there.
What really happened there?
Did you see that
did they
story?
ever say?
He kept saying he said since he was trying to sleep and he didn't take it seriously the first couple times, and then he finally said, okay, I'll get up. But then the flight attendant had it and said, no, you didn't respond quickly enough, so they kicked him off the plane.
Wow.
He always, according to his agent or his attorney, he always sleeps on planes with a blanket over his head, and that's what he was doing. And
What a weirdo.
And they couldn't wake him. And yeah, it's crazy.
Just flying's hard enough with the weather and the staff shortages and the mechanical issues. Now we got to worry about diva wide receivers slowing us down too.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Whenever one of these stories breaks, does Antonio Brown get his wings? Just stop being a pain in the ass. All right, we got to do a couple Thanksgiving jokes before I get out of here. All three favorites won on Thanksgiving, which feels appropriate historically, right? But two of the home teams won, so at least it was a bad day for the colonizers. Huh? All right.
The visitors.
The Lions have a losing record on Thanksgiving. That sentence is also true if you leave off the words on Thanksgiving. Lions have had a tough. One last one. Patriots lost on Thanksgiving. Belichick seems like the worst Thanksgiving guest. Like, what'd you think of the stuffing, Bill? That's behind us now. We're on to yams.
Thank you very much. Kostaki Economopolis. Once again, Waterford, Michigan at One Night Stands, December 2nd and 3rd, and December 4th, Jackson, Michigan at 308 Brass Rail. And then over the big New Year's weekend, it's the Acme Comedy Club, the famous club in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And Kostaki can be reached. Where again, Kostaki, are you online?
I'm on all the social media platforms at Kostaki Economopolis, except for Twitter, which is at Funny Kostaki, as opposed to at Melancholy Kostaki. Not as much fun to follow.
No. That's a bummer.
Kostaki.com.
And all pro lines.
All pro lines.
Yeah, that's a little easier to spell than
I was going to say, people get halfway there and go, nah.
It'll
You know what?
in if you get close.
No,
it's fine.
I've got an idea. I'll just give his phone number out. I've got
Okay.
it right here.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, here you go, Kostaki.
Hey, Kostaki, we were talking about you earlier today because I like to get everybody Omaha steaks for Christmas.
I'm listening.
Send them. Can I send them to you? Did you get the grill in the split here?
Did I get a grill?
Yeah, in the split with your soon-to-be ex-wife.
Oh, did I get the grill? No, I did not get the. We don't have a grill. We do. I'm in an apartment. I can't have a grill. It's like a whole different.
Do they have a community grill like that you can go to?
We do actually, yes. But I could cook steaks here.
Okay.
Sure. Steaks.
Now, do you still have the license plate that I got you for your bike?
I do, in fact. What day is it? Tomorrow is Get the Tree Day, and it's in with the
Christmas ornaments
decorations.
Oh, you put it on the tree?
We'll put that on the tree this year.
Will, cool idea.
We'll put it on the tree. Who are you talking about? You have a girlfriend? You have a girlfriend, a boyfriend? What's going on?
I have 2 daughters.
Oh, boo.
Which one do you love more?
Tomorrow is going to be weird. It'll be like, those ornaments aren't here anymore.
Yeah, you may have to go buy some to fill.
We'll have a little bit of that.
You know that you have.
I've done that.
You fathered 2 children with 2 different women, but of course nowhere near the record of our Tom Griswold.
Well, there's still time for Kostaki.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, he'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get there.
I'm going to keep making this mistake.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. This time it'll work. Yeah, go, man, go.
Don't give up hope.
No, Kostaki, give up hope.
Yeah. Thanks, Kostaki. We'll see you
guys.
soon.
See you, man.
Bye.
Speaking of Omaha Steaks, I am going to send a case of those out to Kostaki Economopoulos because
you're
they do
an
make
amazing human being. Yeah,
they do
we
make
know.
the best gift. I send them to my brothers every year. I'll send them to Greg Hahn, and the only person on our list I don't send them to is Allie Breen.
She loves steak.
Does
Why
she
don't
eat
you
steak?
send them to her?
Because she's such a delicate little flower.
But there's an issue. She lives in a New York City apartment. She may not be able to make them.
When
You
you
can cook
send
them on a stove or in the oven.
your brother's steaks,
Right.
do they have to look and think, Tom Griswold, is that an uncle? Is that,
Yeah, that's
is that
they have to do.
When's the last time you talked? When's the last time you talked to either of your brothers on the phone? Talked, not texted. Talked.
I saw him in person a couple of months ago.
Yeah, but that
Doesn't count.
well, it kind of counts. But have you talked to him since then?
Hey, hi, how are you?
I believe they're a loving group of brothers. Why wouldn't they be?
How often do you talk to your brothers?
Daily in a text,
Daily,
yeah.
pretty much.
I don't talk to my sister every day.
Well,
You can talk to your brother. How does that work with the payphones in jail cells? Can you call them or how?
We got him a prison phone.
Okay.
One of those.
I need to go on to my insult for Christy's sister. Your sister's horrible, though. I don't blame you
What
for not
is
talking to her.
wrong with you today?
Could you tell me more about Omaha Steaks?
I'd love
We'll
to.
send them to my sister now because you made fun of
Well,
her.
you know what? When you do that, you're
Yeah.
going to achieve gifting greatness. Of
course I
Because you're gifting your sister with perfectly aged, tender. You know what? This sort of describes you, Christy. Perfectly aged, tender, and delicious.
Thank you. I think.
Did that?
You might want to leave it right there. Does it seem like easy to get hot? You know,
juicy, marbled.
Well, at least you didn't say moist.
Something I want in my mouth. Anyway, Omaha Steaks.
Flips like a pork chop.
Was perfectly aged not?
Yes, good.
That's nice. It's
Yeah.
very
I think
pretty.
the metaphor
Yeah.
is over and time to move on. You can't put Christy in a box and send her to your friends.
No, you sure can't.
You could, but she probably wouldn't be breathing.
The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have put together special gift packages to help take the guesswork out of gift giving and make you a holiday hero. Go! Be a hero at omahasteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout to get $30 off that order. Send an assortment of mouthwatering favorites guaranteed to impress, like the legendary Butcher's Cut filet mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, and even easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. And my gosh, don't you dare leave out those Jumbo Franks. That's right. Don't call them hot dogs. They are Jumbo Franks. They're huge and juicy, and they plump up perfectly no matter how you cook them. Omaha Steaks is ready to ship your order right away, so shop early. Beat that shipping rush. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart. Truly, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best. Visit omahasteaks.com, STEAKS, not STAKES. You get vampire accessories there. Use promo code BTS at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order.
Maybe next year they can do a special Halloween promotion.
Would that be fun?
And hello, would you like a steak?
Hey, you know, there's
with
a new-
garlic.
There's a new Dracula out there with Clay's Bang. Oh, man, it's great. The Sherlock guys.
omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required.
Great.
Thank you, Omaha Steaks. When we come back, we have bathing your Christmas tree. We have a baby born at McDonald's. We've
My
got
Christmas tree needs a bath?
We'll find out why. We have, are you the guy that wants to have no fun at work? Well, you just won a lawsuit. And we've got also something in the realm of showering with someone else. For the government. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to Bob.
Drink fast.
Okay, you got the rules now? All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Not Safe for Work edition.
Yes.
Of Poetry for Neanderthals.
All right.
Everybody's got their cards ready to go.
Right.
Yep.
Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby.
Good.
Remember, one-syllable words are the key here. Chick McGee.
Ugh.
Okay. Josh Arnold.
Me got it.
Okay. That's fine. Christy Lee.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
you know,
very
that
good.
would
This
be
is
a
Tom
female caveman, wouldn't it? Yes. Ready.
Okay, here, you ready to go? Now, Chick, you're going to start.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I want you
Give us
to
hints.
give us some hints.
Okay, now. And we have to guess.
Your first word.
Give us the word, please.
Hole.
What?
Hole.
Vagina.
Face.
Mouth.
Close.
No.
Ear.
Eye socket.
What, can I say no?
Yes, that's a one-syllable word.
Tongue.
Throat.
Now, yes.
Okay, so now you try to get us to guess the second phrase.
Deep throat.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, someone jumped all over that one.
Boom.
Little deep throat from Christy Lee.
I don't want to brag, but those were amazing clues.
Yes.
Okay. Christy, you take a shot at it.
Twice.
Double.
2.
Twins.
Testicles.
Balls. Oh. Is that okay? Breath. Oh, boob.
No.
Gang.
No.
Stool samples.
Kidneys.
Three-way.
Coop.
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 What?
Cock.
Chick.
Cocks.
Chicken.
Little.
Small cocks. Smallpox.
Smallpox. Yes.
Is it smallpox?
It's got to be small.
Tell us.
No.
What's our hint? 2?
2. Twice.
Come.
Double dong.
2 twice small.
And coop.
Coop. Little.
I know.
Sports car.
Douche. Deuce.
Little
Yes.
deuce coop.
Deuce on my chest.
Deuce on my chest.
Drop a deuce.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
That's the
all right.
Wait a minute.
Wait, we made that up.
We tried to.
Drop a
It
deuce.
says
it's
drop
there.
a deuce.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
this is certainly not safe for work, but it's safe for radio.
Poetry for Neanderthals. Thanks, everybody.
In a rare statement, he has hand-signed everyone up until 2019 when he got a bad case of vertigo. Throw in COVID, and you know what? Dylan said the idea of an auto pen was suggested just to make things easier.
Drink fast.
Not with Niles Crane. Kelsey Grammer is working on reviving Frasier as a streaming series for Paramount Plus. Grammer says when he saw the success of the reboot of Roseanne, he asked the cast of Frasier if they would be interested in coming back. David Hyde Pierce, who played Niles, said no thank you, which, according to Grammer, did him a favor because now he wants to take Frasier into a new phase of his life. And Everything Everywhere All at Once. Wow, what a movie. It won Best Feature at the 32nd Gotham Awards Monday, taking one of the first major prizes of Hollywood's awards season and boosting the Oscar hopes of the indie hit of the year. The Gotham Awards serve as a downtown celebration of independent film and an unofficial kickoff of the long marathon of ceremonies, cocktail parties, and campaigning that lead up to the Academy Awards in March. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like us dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
You know us. We're Amish Bell. No poles, no wires, no phones, no nonsense, no shiny objects. That's Amish Bell. And now, new from Amish Bell, call waiting.
Hello, Graber. How's the farm?
Good, Carl. Good to see you. Oh, wait a minute, Carl. I see Fritz is here waiting to talk with me.
Okay, Graber. I'll just stand here and wait.
Hi, Fritz. I'm talking to Carl right now. Can you wait for a moment?
Yeah, fine, Graber. I'll just stand here.
Okay, Carl. Now, verbally.
Call waiting. Another new world convenience from the old world minds at Amish Bell. Remember, we take Visa, quilts, and cheese. Amish Bell, leading you into the 19th century.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
It's fun.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee.
Present.
At the news desk, brought to you by Poetry for Neanderthals, the original edition, available at Walmart. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chick.
Hey, man. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's a rumor that there might be a second Ace Cosby joke of the day.
For Tuesday.
Holiday bonus.
I hope that's not the case. I'm Chick McGee. Did I say that? Here's Tom. Tom?
There's only one way that you would know that there was another Ace Cosby joke of the day.
How would we know?
Well, I think Christy would be very obvious if you suddenly heard the theme music.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Josh, I was at the gym the other day.
You were?
Yeah. There's some cheese working out.
Really?
Dude was shredded.
Dude was shredded.
Cheese
All right.
Oh, boy.
What are you laughing at?
Shredded cheese. Fun. Okay. We have Christy Lee, and that leads into our story about Velveeta.
There you go.
Velveeta cheese.
I thought we were going to talk about monkeys. I wasn't ready for Velveeta.
He totally knew it all the way.
Jeez Christ.
Well, Velveeta
All
cheese
here
is
it
back in the news.
I say the finest for grilled cheese.
A Florida woman suing Kraft, claiming it's Velveeta macaroni and cheese preparation time, is misleading.
Wait, I'm sorry. Kraft owns Velveeta?
Apparently.
Oh, my whole world is rocked here.
A 15-page class action lawsuit was filed earlier this month, alleging that Kraft Heinz sells more of the product and at a higher price than it would if it did not mislead consumers. Well, the company markets its Velveeta's shells and cheese as being ready in 3.5 minutes. Amanda Ramirez says that it's only the amount of time each cup needs to be microwaved. She argues the preparation process, from stirring in water to letting the cheese sauce thicken, takes longer.
Unbelievable.
Don't you wish you were the judge?
Ramirez's legal
I'd
team.
say, okay, Amanda, what we're going to do is we're going to put you in a room with no air for 3.5 minutes.
That's right.
Let's see how you do.
Ramirez's legal team claims she chose Velveeta over other similar products because of the prep time prominently promised on its label, and would not have purchased it had she known the truth.
Give her a free case.
Guess what they're asking for in damages?
$1.2 million.
You want to guess?
$3 million.
$5 million in damages.
I hate her.
The Kraft Heinz company called the lawsuit frivolous, saying, quote, it will strongly defend against the allegations in the complaint.
This idiot.
Oh, my goodness. Now I'm mad.
Well, you got your minute rice out there.
Oh, yeah.
You got the TV show 60 Minutes. I mean, technically, it's
right
46 minutes. They have the commercial. I think it'll take 3.5 minutes for the judge to dismiss it.
Mr. Simpson, this is the most egregious case of false advertising since the never-ending story.
That's exactly right. I could hit you.
That is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's,
you think?
Why are they even bothering? I hope she gets jail time for wasting everyone's time.
Can they find the lawyers?
Yeah, seriously.
For wasting the time of the court.
Sorry, we have some important cases to get to, but first we're going to talk about Velveeta cheese shells. No.
I mean, that is an important topic, but not for...
I feel that Toucan Sam's nose does not know everything. You're
That's right.
The nose knows.
And I followed it from here to there.
Yeah, God.
The Washington Post is reporting a story about a guy who sued his former employers for wrongful dismissal and has won the right to not be what he calls fun at work.
Okay.
This man is in France and identified in court documents as Monsieur T. Was fired from Cubic Partners.
Oh, I pitied the fool.
Yes.
Hey, Rocky, come over here, please.
He was fired from Cubic Partners for, quote, professional incompetence back in 2015 after refusing to take part in seminars and weekend social events. His lawyers argued that the quote-unquote fun culture in the company involved humiliating and intrusive practices, including mock sexual acts, crude nicknames, and obliging him to share his bed with another employee during work functions. Well, it depends on what she looks like.
Crude nicknames. Well, there comes old ball sack.
It's in France. Doesn't that go
there
both
are many
ways?
ball sacks. Yeah, you're right.
For perfectly fair.
They added that work events included excessive alcoholism as well as promiscuity. In his judgment, France's highest court ruled that refusing to participate in social activities was a fundamental freedom under labor and human rights laws, and therefore not grounds for Monsieur T's dismissal.
So you have to fight for your right
to not
to party.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. In French.
Antithetical to the Beastie Boys philosophy.
Of course. I don't know. I say if this guy doesn't want to have any fun, that means there's more cake for us, right, at the party?
Yes, yeah.
More sex to be had.
All right.
Well, not without him withstanding. You want that part.
Okay. I mean,
more sex with women.
And you're allowed to sit at your desk with no shoes on. We don't care. It's freedom.
What?
Yeah. No.
How's that fun?
Can any of you envision working
in a real office?
A real office?
No.
I've done it.
With a real HR. Could you go back?
No.
Yeah, this place has a different sort of set of rules.
I wasn't good at it. There are people who are really good at it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't like the quiet. You ever go in those places and...
I like the quiet.
So quiet, though.
You couldn't do no underwear Thursdays the way we do.
No.
It's Thursday.
No, today. Are you wearing yours today?
No,
or
he's not. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The next thing you're telling me is that oral reenactment sex theater is not going to be allowed.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Is that right?
You just did that 2 days ago, didn't you?
You do that almost every day. The old broomstick with your hand and
sticking out your cheek. That's so disgusting.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Coming up, we have Monkey Feast. We have showering together. We have a volcano erupting in Hawaii. I'm sure you've seen that.
I'm not worried about it. It's pretty far away.
I'm glad you're not worried. Folks on the Big Island might think differently.
Well, that's what you get for living on a volcano.
Good boy.
But it's also, I mean...
But it hasn't erupted in almost 40 years.
They do have a lot more lead time, my understanding, than like a tornado, where you've got 10 seconds to get in the basement. This is going to be one of those things where they've got quite a while before it would inundate their house with hot, molten, lava?
But there'll be a guy or a gal who won't leave. I refuse.
Yeah, there'll be the old guy. What was the guy's name? Harry Truman.
Yes.
They knew remember this?
Yep.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I felt bad for the guy's dog.
Yeah.
Remember that?
He didn't have a choice, did he?
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
There's going to be this one guy. We're just going to ride it out. We're gonna put plywood in the windows and ride out the molten lava.
Yeah.
Magma my ass. Okay.
We're gonna what?
See you later, pal. We'll find out about that, and we'll find out about bathing your Christmas tree. It's all coming up. And, a birth at a McDonald's. Baby. When we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra. These guys are all wound up and ready to rock, I think. So, Steve?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, looks like
We got dumped.
No.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow, 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 blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Wow.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Who could? But if she comes back tomorrow, I'll be shooting my wad on flowers in the rain, honey. Blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me.
Blow me a kiss. I'll miss her arm and her elbow.
I'll miss her arms and her elbow.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
Yeah! I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir.
But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Allie.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss.
Oh.
Hi, Miss
Malcolm.
Oh, Sally.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows.
Woo! Fantastic.
The Bob and
Dean
Tom
Jerry.
Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
Particles to form volcanic smog, or VOG. State health officials urging people to cut back on outdoor exercise and other activities that cause heavy.
Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra. These guys are all wound up and ready to rock, I think. So, Steve?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, looks like
and rake in up to $11.6 billion in sales. Some analysts expect the amount of items consumers purchase could remain unchanged or even fall compared to prior years. Profit margins expected to be tight for retailers offering deeper discounts to attract budget-conscious consumers to clear out their bloated inventories. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
I recently got married, and
attaboy.
Yeah, and my wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name.
She must really love you.
Call me old-fashioned, but
Hell, you got the tattoo. Why not?
my wife actually got pregnant on our wedding night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, not by me. It was, crazy night. But either way, I'm getting a brother. So. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think her parents like me, though, because apparently when you meet someone's mother, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if their dad's short, don't try and pick him up.
Oh, you're like a little baby, Dad.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Comedian Bruce Clark is our guest.
How about that Pictionary? You ever play that game?
Pictionary?
Sure.
Yeah. We almost got in a fist fight over that, didn't we, Chick?
Yeah, we sure did.
And you play with your friends. They're always drunk, too. You know, all your buddies are always loaded up. Playing there. I get this phrase. I draw it. You know, they're, hey, how about a guy frying his own penis? How about that? You know, what the hell's the matter with you?
That's in Pictionary.
Idiot. It's Peter Pan, you idiot. Right in front of you here, you moron.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Well, what else would you...
Check it out.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals original edition, available at Walmart News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
My God, it's Godwin. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold on assignment. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold flipping around a teal napkin. What are you doing?
Wiping your specs?
It's a.
What do you got over there?
This is a special cloth designed for cleaning a computer screen.
I see.
Is that right?
How about that? Well, you're using it on your
Microfiber
spectacles.
cloth.
And you shouldn't use it on anything else.
Well, I'm using it on these. I have to wear these special glasses for this computer.
Special.
Sure.
So you have.
Don't get eye strain.
What other? How many special things do you have? A special computer, a special cloth, a special glasses.
You have a special sports director?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean? Boy, oh boy.
Let's see. Where
you
was
are
I?
high maintenance.
We had an interesting news story about an attorney who has been taken in front of some ethics board.
Yep.
The claim is that he defecated into a Pringles can.
Yep.
And then threw it on the premises of some other organization.
When did we have this story?
About 20
Where the
minutes
hell
ago.
were you?
You really didn't hear it?
Are you
We spent a good 4 minutes on it.
Yeah, we did.
Do you want to review it
Talking
again?
about how we would do that.
Review it from.
This was in Ohio.
Oh, of course.
A lawyer in Ohio accused of depositing his feces into a Pringles can, tossing it into the parking lot of a victim's advocacy center.
So my guess is that there's probably either this is was done with comedic intent, or these guys, some people are having some kind of argument. But I was saying, you got to admire the guy's aim. I mean, getting it into a Pringles can has to be tricky.
No, see, I think you press it up against your butt cheeks right over the hole.
Yeah, you can't.
In any event,
don't leave that much.
Not meaning to dwell on the topic, I do have this letter.
Well, I'm glad you're not dwelling.
From, we'll just call him DS, United States Army.
Yes.
Gentlemen. Guys, love the show. I've got a great story for you about a Pringles can.
Tell us.
I was in the Gulf War, United States Army Field Artillery. We were under an air attack, stuck in a foxhole for 19 hours.
Oh.
I had to use a Pringles can as my personal commode.
There you go.
My fellow soldier and brother in arms in the foxhole with me said, "You will not dump in that Pringles can." Unfortunately, I could not hold it, and I had to.
What do you do?
We both made it out of there alive. It became quite the joke.
The only problem is wiping with the Pringles. They tend to break.
Thank you, Josh. Very, very helpful.
Kind of fragile.
Yeah.
Nice little dip.
Yeah.
But you can do the duck lips back there.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah, you're in a foxhole with enemy fire overhead. Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Yes,
DS. We certainly appreciate it.
To break the tension.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, this legal thing, I don't know what is it really happened here. So it sounds to me kind of like some kind of a gag, but it could have been maybe some hostile Pringle fire. I don't know. I don't know enough about the story. It just seems a little bit odd. We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk, known as the Poetry for Neanderthals, available at Walmart News Desk. What have you got over there?
The official Swiss energy minister is suggesting that people shower together in order to save energy.
A pervert.
According to the Times, federal counselor Simonetta Sommaruga, the head of the Department of Energy, made the comments while trying to promote the government's new power-saving plan. Sommaruga said in an interview people could turn off the computer when you don't need it, turn off lights, or shower together.
Sommaruga is Swiss for old horn. Sommaruga!
Ricola.
The current energy saving suggestions are voluntary. However, the government warned that quotas and bans will be considered as the country aims to reduce its energy usage by 15% to avoid blackouts this winter.
Wow.
Old horn.
Remember that? There was an old bumper sticker.
What?
Save water, shower with a friend.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That was kind of a 70s era thing.
And then save a horse, ride a cowboy. I like that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I think Pat has
Who doesn't love a
I
cowboy?
think Pat has a song.
There he is.
They commissioned me to do their jingle for them.
Oh, good.
You can save some energy and shower with one another. Oh, Switzerland is counting on you. Oh, a father and stepmother, sister and her lover. Oh, be still my heart, soapy private parts. Just shower with people you love and touch. Use a loofah on their backs. Things are gonna be so clean if you get all the cracks. I would like to say to you, yeah, shower with people you love and lust after. Pee freely if nature calls. Things are gonna be so clean if you lather up those balls. And that's as far as I've got.
Yeah, I think they're gonna like it.
Once again, apologize to James Taylor.
Yeah.
They're gonna like it.
I'm not sure we're ever going to be forgiven for the last James Taylor thing you did.
Oh, yeah.
About Carly Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
You should listen to the show. It's pretty good.
Do you want to explain what it was, Pat?
Oh, why didn't you do it
Why
again?
I look for it, you explain.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about something else, and when you find it,
Well, we were talking about showering together. How about giving your Christmas tree, a bath?
Here we go.
A woman has divided the internet after revealing she washes her artificial Christmas tree in the bathtub.
Oh, I see.
The woman boasted about her unusual cleaning tip on the Facebook group Mums Who Clean. She explained that she went from a pet to pet-free home, and although thought it was a good idea to wash the tree, she added that cleaning her tree in the bath also gets rid of any dust or dirt before decorating it with lights and ornaments.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you make sure you do it in that right order there.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
If the tree's plugged in, depending on the way your house is wired,
Right.
it could be your last Christmas.
Absolutely.
Of course.
That's insane.
Why?
Do you call it trimming your tree?
Yes.
Sure.
I keep my artificial tree in a nice bag, and it doesn't
So
seem to look
that's
dirty.
fine. You don't have to clean
Is
it.
it pre-trimmed?
Yeah,
Is it pre? You keep the lights on it?
It comes with the lights on it, yeah. All I do is flip it up.
Unfold it
Love
like
it.
an
top on?
unfold it like an umbrella. Huh?
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, that's
I've got a
Christmas.
great tree, too.
That's Christmas.
I get in the car, go buy a fresh cut Christmas
there
tree.
you go. That's right. That's the way you should be celebrating.
I don't like
Yeah,
to kill real things.
It's grown on a tree farm, employing people.
You know, I don't know if you've looked at me lately, but I'm a little bit on the short side, and it's hard for me to wrangle a tree and put it up by myself. And there were many years that I was
I would
on
help
my
you
own.
if you wanted a real tree, Christy.
Do what?
I would help you if you wanted a real tree.
Oh, no, it's okay.
The
I
only
love
thing
my
you
tree.
can hope for me is I'd come over and laugh at you while
I
you
know.
tripped over the tree.
So if you have an artificial tree, you don't need to wash it in the
No.
bathtub.
I've never
First, you're
washed
going to clog the drain with all that fur.
Fur?
Douglas fur.
Sure.
Why am I laughing?
These are the same morons that wash their turkey. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
That's right.
You'll be fine. Now, did you find your song?
Yeah, guys, Carolina in my mind. The first draft of that.
This is the great James Taylor.
Yeah, he was dating.
Why do we have to sit through this just because Chick didn't listen to it the first time? I'm
He's
tired
not
of being punished for your.
and he's not listening the second.
No, I'm not
Enjoy
listening
this.
at all.
It's very nice.
Enjoy this.
The great Carly Simon and James Taylor, they used to be a couple.
Oh, is this Mockingbird? I love that song.
In my mind, I'm going down on Carly Simon.
It's very subtle.
Oh, and you didn't want to do it.
I wrote my old lady like a Harley.
Oh, yeah.
Accidentally called out Carly.
Woo!
And you know that girlfriend of mine. But she kicked me from behind. Because I'm going down on Carly Simon in my mind.
You're right. I don't know why I was against it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Pat. That is not on Pat's new album.
No.
Called
That's
Christmas
too
Bonus.
silly.
But one of the things on Pat's new album is this. This is a cut from the actual from the album, available for downloading purposes, et cetera, et cetera. This is featuring one Chick McGee.
Yep,
I do believe.
Hot dog.
Let's give
everybody be quiet.
Everybody listen. Leave the mics on. We'll enjoy this together. Here we go.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Powered by Duraflame.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
If it's dripping, you need Vicks Sinex.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir.
That's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, now playing on Sirius XM Radio.
And folks dressed up like the indigenous people of Alaska.
Winter jackets courtesy of the Burlington Coat Factory.
Everybody knows a turkey.
Butterball turkeys are always tender and juicy.
And some mistletoe.
From the garden section of your local Walmart.
Help to make the season bright.
If it's not bright, lights are what you need. So visit Home Depot.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow.
Thanks to colored contacts from LensCrafters.
You'll find it hard to sleep tonight.
Unless they have a sleep number bed.
They know that Santa is on his way.
And if Santa's tipsy, he can still get there safely with Uber.
He's loaded lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh.
Not quite as roomy as the all-new Chevrolet Suburban.
And every mother's child is gonna spy.
Don't miss your favorite spy, James Bond, in No Time to Die on AMC.
To see if reindeer really know how to fly.
The friendly skies of United.
And so I'm authoring this simple phrase.
Hot Pockets.
To kids from 1 to 92.
And if you're 92, Metamucil is for you.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
Christmas is brought to you by the National Football League.
Merry Christmas to you.
That's you, UPS, moving at the speed of business.
Merry Christmas to you.
And for more information about chestnuts, go to dsnuts.com.
Thank you very much.
Bravo. Sort of a comment on the commercialism.
Yes.
Oh, is that what that was? Yeah. I enjoyed the Steven Singer singers were in there. I heard them as well.
Oh, yes.
They're very, very, very nice. Thank you. That's from Pat's special holiday collection known as Christmas Bonus. Thank you very much. Right now, I want to tell you about a mission. It's not that mission to the moon. It's a mission to keep you in motion. Napa is on a mission to keep you in motion. For almost a century, Napa's been known for having the quality parts and expert knowledge that drivers need. Today, Napa helps drivers like you hit the road with confidence with America's largest network of parts and care. There are nearly 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores and over 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers, meaning you're never far from the quality products and trusted service that your ride and you need. Visit NapaOnline.com to find a Napa location near you today and find out what Napa know-how really means. That's NapaOnline.com for more information and find that Napa store that is right near you. When we come back, Christy, what's happening over there?
Well, we have a baby born at a McDonald's. We have an erupting volcano, and we have
Oh, sorry.
a moose rescued from the basement.
My mic wasn't even on.
Don't touch the buttons, Josh. How many times do I have to tell you? This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
Hey there, Bob and Tom Show family. Become a VIP member today. Go to bobandtom.com/VIP. You'll be able to watch the live stream of the morning show at your convenience anytime you want. That's right. No commercials. You get to see what the gang is doing during a commercial break. Usually Tom doing something weird or chick eye-rolling Tom. Plus, you're going to be able to download podcasts, our catalog, other audio bits without commercials. You can watch the show on your big TV at home if you have Apple TV or Roku. VIP members, oh, look at that. You can watch us in your living room or in bed. Don't be weird. Become a VIP today. Go to Bob and Tom.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
The best fudge comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. That's right. Fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. We're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com.
Welcome to Uranus! Let's make Uranus great again.
Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
I guess I got a few years to relax.
Yeah, you got a few.
Yeah, as long as she's still, eating her boogers.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
Kostaki Economopoulos joins us on the telephone.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings. That's something you hear a lot, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, that's definitely true, but if you're at a meeting for bulimics, you just have no idea when it's over. No man is an island. That's a phrase you hear.
Sure.
What if you drop Michael Moore into a shallow lake? That maybe?
Even mocking your liberal brethren. I like that. I admire you for that.
Yeah. Try not to put your foot in your mouth. Unless you're a stripper and it's part of your show.
Yeah. Hey. Where are you hanging out?
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I guess, if you're born without a vagina.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little. We want to look good in the painting.
Oh. Ah, dang, chick.
My fault. It's totally my fault. I apologize. I want you to know that I apologize.
I can no longer hear whatever that tone was.
Hello, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Oh, at least I heard it that time. That's impressive.
Hey, give Chick a break. This is his first week on the job.
Apparently.
Come on, I don't know what I'm doing. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
You didn't say my name.
Oh.
Didn't I? I'm sorry. It's Josh Arnold, everybody.
Thank you.
Christy Lee is at the Poetry for Neanderthals news desk.
Yes.
This is the edition it's family friendly. It's available at Walmart.
Let's play.
Do you have any cards over there?
Yes, let's
Okay,
do it.
Okay.
Now, I can only use one-syllable words, but I can use them in a...
Go ahead.
This crawls on the ground.
Snake.
Snail.
Yes. No. You're
Snake
right.
is right.
Yes.
Snake eyes.
Young kid.
Snake hips.
Snake
eyes. 1 year old plays with this.
Snake rattle. Rattlesnake.
Yes. Rattlesnake. Very good.
See how good his clues are?
Snake rattle.
I just got it right. What are you talking about?
What do you mean that has nothing to do with giving clues?
Girl wears this.
Bro.
Over legs. Oh, and butt and lap.
Tights.
But not pants. Not dress.
Short. Skirt.
Leggings.
Yes.
Skirt.
Mini skirts.
Skirt steak.
Yes.
Skirt steak.
Oh, that would be a deuce over here.
That's right.
He really thinks
Okay,
he's
let me
doing
try.
well.
Let me try one.
Okay.
Let me try one.
Okay. Now
Okay.
we're going to get
Okay,
more.
this is easy.
Here we go.
Eve.
Adam.
Apple.
Apple.
Apple pie.
Good.
Bad apple.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. That's poetry. The economy with which we did that.
All right, do another one.
Okay.
We're going to do one until you have trouble.
Okay. Bugs
Bunny.
puts this in mouth.
Carrot.
Carrot stick.
A dessert.
Carrot cake.
Damn it! I got it wrong. I said dessert.
He said it.
Sorry.
2 syllables.
Carrot steak. Oh, carrot cake. Oh, I thought you said steak.
Okay, let me try one more.
You stay here on a trip.
Motel. Hotel.
Cruise.
Yes. Hotel.
Hotel.
It is very. It is
Nice.
nice.
Luxury
So
hotel.
it has much lights in sky.
What?
Lights.
Star Hotel.
How?
4-star hotel.
Five-star hotel.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I got one.
That was a hard one, and
Yeah.
he did that
I got one.
smooth.
Wet from sky.
Rain.
Check.
Storm.
Rain check.
Feet move.
Rain.
Run.
Puddle.
Galoshes.
Feet move.
Rain boots.
Skate.
He's off the rails.
Tunes make feet move.
Dance. Rain dance.
Dance. That's amazing.
It really is amazing.
I don't think we can do rain dance anymore.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's move forward here. Christy Lee, once again, is the Poetry for Neanderthals
Where
news
could I
desk.
get one of those, Tom?
Walmart. Thank you very much.
Mauna Loa, the world's largest active volcano, has erupted for the first time in 38 years.
I thought he wrote Hamilton.
No. The eruption was not immediately endangering towns on Hawaii's Big Island, but the U.S. Geological Survey warned the island's roughly 200,000 residents that an eruption, quote, can be very dynamic, and the location in advance of lava flows can change rapidly. Officials told people to be ready to evacuate if lava starts heading toward populated areas.
You guys know that lava is like liquid rock.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Insane. It's rock that's so hot, it's a liquid.
Is that the same as magma?
Magma and lava may be slightly different. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Can you get like a wheel? You couldn't get like a wheelbarrow and put lava in there.
It would melt the wheelbarrow.
Would it go right through it?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Oh, not like a plastic, not like a cheap wheelbarrow.
It'll melt metal. Yeah.
You ever seen that bumper sticker, Hawaii, lava, or leave it?
Why?
Scientists
they're proud of their lava.
expect the eruption to last about 1 to 2 weeks if the volcano follows historical patterns. I learned a new word today, VOG. Did you know what that is?
Oh, that's an
smoke.
ancient caveman.
The smoke from a volcano.
It's volcanic ash that mixes with the atmosphere, and they kind of, instead of being smog, they call it VOG.
How about that?
So they are warning residents about that, especially.
We're going to board up the windows and ride it out. My God.
They weren't even trying, though. Oh, it's volcano and it's fog. How about VOG?
Yeah, let's do it, Bill.
Well, what do you put lava in if you want to keep it?
You don't keep it.
A lamp.
Nice outdoor lighting. Oh, it's our lava lamp.
That's a lava lamp.
I love lava lamps.
Like you live in Hawaii and you want to keep track of all the eruptions and you want to keep your lava and you maybe decorate your front yard.
Well, you can have lava rock. We had that when I was growing up.
Okay.
You can buy that at the hardware store.
How do they... Oh, I can I?
Yeah.
I don't have to cheat death with a volcano.
No, there's some Karen bride there complaining about it.
God, what is the name of that? Did you see the movie about the couple that fell in love and they traveled all over looking at volcanoes?
No.
And ended up dying, but it's...
So they found a hot one, did they?
I've seen Joe versus the volcano.
Yeah.
No, this is a real documentary. It was pretty spectacular.
Sounds like in this one the volcano won.
Yeah, I'll say.
Volcano. They had a passion for volcanoes. Well, they lived and died by their passion.
Well,
a woman delivered her baby at a McDonald's in Atlanta, Georgia recently. Aladria Worthy told WXIA TV.
That's right. We're in Atlanta.
Maybe it's
That's
Alandria.
their slogan?
Yeah.
Alandria said her fiance was driving her to the hospital when they stopped so she could use the bathroom at the McDonald's. They always have a clean bathroom.
They do.
She went on to say, I quote, went into the bathroom, my water broke immediately. She began screaming. That's when manager Tanisha Woodward went to investigate, realized what was happening, told her crew, we're having a baby today.
Wow.
Worthy's fiance, DeAndre Phillips, came in to see what was taking so long, only to find Worthy giving birth. Phillips, Woodward, and 2 employees helped Worthy deliver Nandi Araya
Lovely.
Nandi Araya Morami Phillips. Jeez.
Nandi?
They're going to nickname the little girl Little Nugget.
Are they?
Fire of Love is the documentary about the couple in
Thank you.
volcanoes.
Fire of Love. It's amazing.
Nandi's an interesting name.
Nandi Araya Morami Phillips.
How about that?
Born at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nandy.
You know the guy in the back's pissed.
I got to mop this
Hey,
up.
Phil. Got the afterbirth and afterbirth in the ladies' room.
Oh, you're last hired, so you got to go clean.
A veritable banquet was served at
So did it say how much the baby weighed?
No, it didn't.
I was wondering if it was an extra small.
It was a quarter pounder.
Fry!
Sorry.
It's a baby fish joke.
Yeah, it is.
A veritable banquet was served at the annual Monkey Feast Festival in central Thailand.
Monkey Feast!
Rows of monkey statues holding trays were lined up outside the compound
More baboons.
of the ancient 3 pagodas while volunteers prepared food across the road for real monkeys.
You know about the ancient 3 pagodas, right?
No, I
There are the
don't.
2, and then there's Abe Pagoda. He's very ancient.
No. You have to come up with 2 others.
Yeah.
There's Abe Pagoda. That's a given.
My pagoda?
There's,
My Pagoda.
My pagoda.
And one more. See,
Jade
we can
Pagoda?
do this.
We can do that.
Ah,
Ray
The real monkeys are a symbol of the Luburi province.
You don't
Throngs of rambunctious macaque monkeys then mount on the offerings, which were soon devoured while crowds watched.
Have you seen this? I
No.
mean,
Why do they do this?
turn these monkeys loose, and they have this huge feast, and they all go crazy.
And then they wonder why macaques are breaking into their homes, stealing their food.
The festival helps promote tourism, actually. That's why they do it, Josh.
I doubt it.
How many times have
To
you said that?
Luburi, which is known as Monkey City.
Macaque broke into a house. Is that right?
The annual tradition shows gratitude to the monkeys for bringing in tourism.
That's silly.
Thank you, monkey.
Although it's not as dangerous as the running of the monkeys.
You know what? You're
Many
really,
faces ripped off.
you're really funny today.
People they let them go, and then they have these little apes running after them, trying to bite them. Yeah, Josh is right, though. We always get the same story about these monkeys. Then they were started attacking people, and they're trying to eat at a restaurant, and the monkeys are coming out of her, flinging poop.
But the monkeys are just thinking, oh, it's monkey time again. Yeah.
I saw the video of this in the news. The monkeys don't have very good manners.
No, they don't.
No.
Tom, have you seen the video of the family at the zoo? And there's a grandmother in a wheelchair. And a monkey flings poop and hits the grandma right in the face.
Oh.
And she's sort of infirm, so she can't even wipe it off. It's a laugh riot.
Oh, that's just awful. I'm so sorry.
Hey, I have a tribute, but I struggle with the pronunciation, so help me out. What is it? It's macaque.
The macaque monkey, yeah.
Okay, I got macaque.
Yeah.
Macaque.
I got this.
Rhymes with backpack.
Okay, I got this. I don't normally like monkeys, but I like to play with a macaque. When a macaque is feeling funky. What, did I mess it up again?
No.
When a macaque is feeling funky, I take a macaque out for a whack.
Whack macaque.
They say a macaque so cute, makes me want to shout. Let macaque out of the cage and rock out with macaque out. Is that right?
No.
If I can't sleep or I have writer's block, I don't normally like monkeys, but I like to play with the macaque. I said it right. Play with the macaque. I got it right the last time.
Yeah.
Macaque.
Okay, thank you very much, Pat.
You're welcome.
Macaque. You ought to know by now.
Okay, this Pringles can thing's getting out of hand.
Come on. Can we not talk about that anymore?
You leave him alone. He's very funny today.
This guy I was at the Eldora Speedway and had an urgent transaction in the middle of a field.
Yeah,
oh, God.
So he used the Pringles can?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's perfect for that.
Wow, okay. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. Back to Christy Lee.
Speaking of monkeys, a Texas woman pleaded guilty to illegally attempting to smuggle a spider monkey into the U.S. in a crate of beer.
Crate of beer.
Savannah Nicole Valdez was trying to enter through a border crossing in Brownsville, Texas, when officers spotted a wooden box with holes inside her vehicle. The 22-year-old said it contained beer she had purchased in Mexico. However, officers opened the box and discovered a live spider monkey inside. They referred Valdez to secondary inspection, but she allegedly sped off. Later that day, they found multiple online postings advertising the sale of said spider monkey, along with Valdez's phone number listed in the advertisements.
But where's the real proof?
She later turned herself in, admitted to importing the monkey despite not declaring it, as well as intentionally fleeing from law enforcement. The monkey, ultimately recovered, placed with an animal shelter in the Central Florida area. Valdez is expected to be sentenced in January. Authorities say she faces up to 20 years in federal prison and a possible $250,000 fine. Wow.
Is that right?
For importing a monkey?
Yeah.
Seems a little steep.
Little.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy.
I wouldn't want to be... do those things bite, by the way?
A spider monkey?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with them.
I think all monkeys.
I wonder why they're called spider
bite.
monkeys.
What?
Why are they called spider monkeys?
Maybe they look like a spider?
I don't know.
8 arms? I don't know. How much?
Yeah,
I doubt
8
that.
arms. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm counting the legs, of course. That would be silly. So it's actually 6 arms.
Okay, I'm sorry. Christy, back to you. What else you got?
In Alaska, firefighters rescued a moose that became trapped in a home's basement.
Hey, somebody get me out of here. No?
Firefighter Gunnar Romatz told the Anchorage Daily News that the young moose had fallen through a window of a home in Soldotna. Firefighter, biologists from the Alaska Department of Fish and Game and Alaska State Troopers all responded to the home to help the animal.
Oh.
The little moose was sedated before it was rolled onto a people mover, which is a tarp with handles, so it could be carried out of the residence. Once outside, responders put the animal on the ground so biologists could attend to some minor cuts.
But it died?
And administer medication to reverse the effects of the sedative. After it recovered, the moose ultimately made its way into the tree line.
Isn't that sweet?
Yes.
Doesn't the phrase, I've got a moose in the basement, sound like it's some kind of a euphemism?
It sounds like a children's book.
You see that?
Yeah.
She's got a moose in
She's
the
got
basement.
I'll tell you what.
Boy.
Yikes.
You guys.
I don't know how she can walk. I don't know how she can walk after that.
It's a big skirt she's got.
She can comb it into a pair of antlers.
Boy, that's
amazing.
That's really something. Topiary.
It's a big hairy bush, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I think they got that moose a job. There was a sign that said elk wanted.
Chick, what are you laughing at?
See,
the joy that
they were looking for a moose.
They were looking
it said elk wanted.
As they got it.
What's wrong with you? That's funny.
Okay.
Rats ate nearly.
You got to tiptoe around Brenda this time of the month. You know, she's got a moose in the basement.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Yikes! The odor.
Thin ice.
Oh yeah. Remember that one lady? That odor. Whew.
Back to that.
Sorry.
No. Rats ate nearly 440 pounds of seized cannabis, according to authorities in India.
Who did?
The rats.
Oh wow.
Gentlemen, I give you marijuana.
Judge Sanjay Shaduhare said in a court in Uttar Pradesh that police were asked to produce the marijuana seized from dealers, was told the drugs had, quote, been destroyed by rats. The court has asked the police to produce the stash as evidence in case of drug dealing, but apparently the rats got to it first.
The rats also
wink,
ate
wink, nod, nod.
$500 in office supplies
Yeah.
and the Ferrari. That we confiscated.
Boy, the rats really took care of that.
Yeah. That's what did it. The rats.
Well, can you imagine how bad the Black Plague would have been if the rats all had the munchies? Would it have been better or worse?
You know, I just had some human, but I want
really
some
the
more.
rats. It was the parasites on the rats.
Fleas on that. Thank you very much.
Learn a little history.
We have to move on. What's coming up, Christy?
Coming up, we have our history lesson. That's what's coming up.
Hey, Josh. Elk wanted.
I hated it. Elk wanted. But all they had was a moose, so they elk wanted.
Opposite of comedy.
Okay. All right. Right now, I want to remind you, we've been talking about Roman for a long time. It is the digital health clinic for men. If you want a better sex life, you're not alone. Roman is here to help. They have all kinds of interesting things happening out there, including discreet wipes that help you last 4 times longer in the sack, if you know what I mean. If you're dealing with low T, getting testosterone levels back to normal can help increase your libido. Roman offers a testosterone test. Roman also, no waiting rooms, no hassle. You do the whole thing online. And Roman, of course, is famous for offering genuine medication that helps achieve and maintain a strong erection in the event of ED, which a lot of guys deal with.
Strong like bull.
If medication or testing is appropriate for you, Roman can send it directly to you. You do it all on your smartphone or on your computer. Everything arrives in discreet packaging with free 2-day shipping. Roman is famous for their free 2-day shipping, and they have some very low prices right now on very specific pharmaceuticals. If you are indeed a candidate for one of these, and you will find out through their interview process online. Learn more about how you can achieve your personal sexual health goals by going to ro.co/BT show. Do it today. Get 20% knocked off your entire first order. That's ro.co/BT show. Roman, the digital health clinic for men. ro.co/BT show. Coming up, a little bit of history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob.
Let's get back to the chinchilla. We sent members of our staff plus Donnie Baker to your garage.
She is
my mistake.
So traumatized right now. She has not come out of her little house in
No doubt.
the whole
The
day.
chinchilla?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
that's because she met Donnie Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's true. Her ears are as big as Frisbees.
They are very big.
I know.
I can't get over how
They're
horribly...
native of South America, and they use those to, they're nocturnal, so they
Must be a lot of listening going on.
They do a lot of listening at night.
Size of those
because you
ears.
can't see very well.
And they respond, of course, with their brain by going, duh. Duh, I'm a chinchilla.
Oh, wow, it's that great big thing right there.
That looks like a really nice fur coat that lady's got on. I wonder what that's made of. Duh. Well, I'm gonna rest for a while so I can poop again. Duh.
I can tell you.
I'm not like a dog. I can't play frisbee or catch. I just sit here going, duh. I'm kind of like something in a frame, like a picture, except I just go, duh, and then I poop.
Except you have to feed me and I poop.
I'm like a picture you have to feed. Duh.
I can tell you what, they don't come when you call them. That's for damn sure.
I will.
What?
I'll come if you call me.
Today, Kostaki.com for more. Coming up on Wednesday, Jessica Alsman and our comedian relationship expert, Allie Breen. Dear Allie, Tom likes to call it sexy time. You can reach out to her at alliebreen.com and across all social media. You know, we learn a lot each day on the Bob and Tom Show.
Have you thought about your holiday gifts yet for all those clients and friends? I've got a great idea for you, a great solution, something that'll make everybody happy. The Cheese Store, NNY.com. And let's look at some of this great stuff. Look at this, The Cheese Store, owned and operated by 22 local dairy farmers in northern New York. It's The Cheese Store. There are no supply chain issues, so get those holiday gifts out there for all your clients and your friends.
Get great gifts for the family, co-workers, clients, and more at the Cheese Store, NNY.com. Order today and get free shipping on all orders over $89. The Cheese Store, NNY.com.
I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom, 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedian Renee Hicks has joined us in the studio.
Morning, Renee.
Good morning.
Quite the sportswoman, I can
Oh,
tell
yes.
from your
And we were
conversation.
talking about the WNBA. I just want to know, like, will there be, like, feminine hygiene commercials, like, sponsoring it? Because I think those things got to go. They're just too damn nasty. I mean, they got to stop. They got to stop talking about women's genitalia. I mean, and these women talking about douche. We don't do that, men. We don't go to the beach talking about douche.
You don't?
You know? No, we don't. And see, I never want to see a black woman do that.
Mhm.
Because you know they would have her just acting crazy, just walking along going, Oh, girl, I ain't seen you in a... Damn, Shaniqua. Is that you stinking like that, girl? Well, you need to douche your nasty ass. There's a whole family of seagulls following your nasty ass. Damn. So I don't ever want to see that.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Dwight Slade.
I think they're overdoing the IDing for liquor. We ID under 65. Bring your walker.
Yeah.
I got carded the other day, and it's like, look into my eyes. You ever seen a 21-year-old with this much hate and bitterness in their eyes?
Yeah.
Let's not count the birthdays. Let's count the dark angels. The people who think and cluck at the same time.
How does that work?
You ask them a question. You go, hey, are we doing dinner tomorrow? Dinner tomorrow. What are you, an Aborigine? Answer the question. I want to go to dinner. You're hunting for Coke bottles. Let's go.
It's strange living back in America. You know, I mean, America's like a foreign country to me in a lot of ways.
Why?
I don't know. Things are weird. You know, I have friends that don't eat bread anymore. Everybody's on a low carb diet.
Well.
And Jesus said, "Take this bread and eat it. It is my body." And the disciples said, "Jesus, we're all on a low carb diet." We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Poetry for Neanderthals Original Edition News Desk. Available at Walmart.
Hi.
Hi. There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
How you doing?
Good.
You all right over there?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey.
He's wearing my favorite shirt as well as Pat's favorite shirt.
Well, how about that? Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We ever
liked
go on a
it.
date, you wear that shirt.
Okay.
What's the matter?
I liked it too.
Yeah. Tom?
Yes.
He
You like the
hates
shirt?
it.
No.
Oh.
Too much.
I don't wear clothing the same color as
What?
Baby
puppy poop.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline. Hot phone.
Nice
You like it?
walnut
I like his red
color.
one.
You like the red one better. All right.
I'll be wearing that again.
So hang out for it. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you, Chick. We were discussing this volcano in Hawaii. This is a big story.
Yeah.
And
How do you pronounce C-A-N-O-E?
Canoe?
Canoe.
So why isn't volcanoes pronounced volcanoes? I'm waiting.
That's the wit and wisdom of Chick McGee.
And why do you park on the driveway?
But we did learn something.
During the break, someone sent us this. I was wondering what the distinction was between magma and lava.
I know.
Okay.
That's because you have the same email.
Oh.
What is it?
Nick has written in to inform us that scientists use the term magma for molten rock that is underground and lava for molten rock that breaks through the Earth's surface.
So lava is in the air. Ah.
Lava's in the air. Love is in the air.
Okay, that's pretty good, but it's no elk wanted. Okay.
Boy, I thought this song had like a real deep voice singer. I'm way wrong.
I did
wonder
too.
what I'm thinking of.
You mean you don't care for John Paul Young?
You
No, I
remember?
think it's
Very
nice.
good.
Wow, I'm impressed.
He was the third pope.
Yeah, I thought it was
John Paul Young?
Pope John Paul Young?
As a youth.
I thought it was Lou Rawls, right?
Yeah, I did too.
Love is in the air.
Or
That
Barry
must
White.
be the version I know.
He must have done it.
I think that's the
Lou
hit
Rawls
version.
never.
Okay.
Lou Rawls. No, the one you played is the hit version.
Really?
Lou
Really?
Rawls never did.
1978 or 77.
Lou Rawls is amazing.
He's okay.
I will not have you besmirch the great Lou
He
Rawls.
sings a good Budweiser jingle. That's about it.
Okay, thank you very much. So lava is in the air.
Yes.
Lava is in the air. Okay, it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
It's a little song
sure
there.
is, yeah.
Okay,
It's a little tune.
what's going on right now?
What do you mean?
What do
what's
you
going
mean?
on
It's
right
time for your history.
I don't know. He's supposed to do the intro. Well, this
Time
is
now
really
for
interesting.
Today in History. As he finds it, November 29th. Tom, what year?
1775.
Oh, 1 year before we hit the big time, right?
Sir James J. invents.
Sir James J.
You'll never guess this one.
What year?
Hula. He invented the hula hoop.
No, he invented invisible ink.
Cat pen. Oh.
I didn't see that coming.
Me either. Oh.
Now I think Pat's
I'm
funny.
so
What's
silly.
wrong with
I did not know that. That's been around that long.
I did not know.
Was it originally used for like a military purposes?
I would assume.
Huh.
And then 1935, Erwin Schrödinger publishes his thoughts of the famous
the
Schrödinger's cat thing.
Yeah.
You know that one? The box and the kitty. Oh, it's
The cat's in there. Knock it.
They've edited the paper. It was originally titled Schrodinger's.
Yes,
Yeah?
Go ahead.
It was cat and mouse, but the cat ended up eating the mouse.
What is it, Josh?
No.
They can't get it out. Okay.
No, he wants to say pussycat, I think.
Okay. 1968, John and Yoko released their album Two Virgins.
Man, I don't care.
Neither were.
No, those songs weren't good either.
It wasn't his best work, certainly.
No.
He argued. More. Let's see. A happy birthday, C.S. Lewis. You know
Oh,
who that is,
yes.
Christy?
Great author.
Carlton Stevens Lewis.
The
Yes.
Chronicles of Narnia.
Yep. Every time I look at my almoir, I think of it.
It's Jerry.
Sure.
Jerry Lewis's half brother.
That's right.
False.
Narnia. Hey, Narnia.
The 1927, just recently deceased Vin Scully, the great voice of the Dodgers.
It's a great day for Dodger baseball.
Vin Scully under the mound.
Oh, another sad one. 1949, the birth date of the great Gary Shandling.
Ah, he's dead.
The Larry Sanders Show.
He was so funny.
Yeah,
Boy,
just
oh boy.
great
Larry
stuff.
Sanders is wonderful.
I got a chance to see him do stand-up in a small club.
You don't need to lie to us about it.
Years before he was...
I won't do this properly, but he said he was dating a girl one time that was very self-centered, and he took her to a barbecue, and he might meet some of his friends, and she caught fire, and it put me out, help me, I'm on fire. So self-centered. Only he did it much better.
Yeah, okay. And that's enough for today.
Is that enough?
Is that enough?
You've had your fill.
Birthdays.
Time now for things we learned on the Bob and Tom Show, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, 17,000 Napa Auto Care Centers. You do the math. Napa, the fuel that helps drivers like you get up and go, is what I'm doing. Steelers beat the Colts Monday Night Football last night, 24-17 on a questionable call of pass interference. Who knows? Ace enjoys the Nazareth song, Razzmatazz.
I believe it's Razzmatazz, followed by Razzmatazz.
Isn't that something?
This is exciting that we found out every day we learn something about each other that we didn't know. And Tom spent his summer, he went to the fisting festival.
Isn't that nice?
I don't know if you guys do that.
I didn't know that.
Every year he goes.
Oh, I had no idea.
I don't know. Maybe next year
May have
you'll
been a sarcastic remark.
participate.
Can we just back up for 1 second? You were talking about the NFL. I forgot. We've got to get our start on Week 13. It starts right now, so go to bobandtom.com/contest. Make your picks for the games beginning Thursday night and ending next Monday night, because we've got a big Green Egg Mini Max at stake. We'll be talking to the winner of Week 12 coming up on the show later this week during the Chip with Your Shoe of the Week.
We're aiming for Thursday. Tom's plaster mold of his handprint when he was in kindergarten or so was found in his mother's drawer after she passed away.
It was
right next to her dildo.
In preschool. My mother did not have that.
I bet she did.
You
You didn't know of.
Bet she did.
A healthy woman with sexual appetite.
And Josh had this observation this morning. There's nothing Tom enjoys more than seeing his friends suffer.
That was just in the context of
my Redskins grill that was thrown away by an ex-wife
that I believe I got for you.
And a listener saw it and felt the urge to message us and let me know that it was being thrown away.
You were unaware that it was being thrown away.
I was unaware, totally unaware.
In fact, had plans to go back and get it.
And actually, that ex texted me and said, yeah, I sold your bike and all your tools, too. I don't need this. I don't
you
need
don't
any
need
of
it.
this.
No.
Those are collectible now.
I'm a legend. Okay.
They must be collectible.
I could probably get. Would you like me to get you one? I bet I can find one.
The tools
on
and
eBay or Etsy or one of those things.
I don't think you can with a logo on the side, probably.
Oh, I bet you can.
I bet somebody wants to get rid of it.
Sure.
All right. Well, see what you can do.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Would you grill with it if I got you one?
Well, I would have to finish it off, I'm guessing, with the big green egg. I don't trust anything on a regular.
Point. If you
There we go.
You found one already?
Wait. No, these are all accessories for grilling. But let me keep
once again,
looking.
Week 13 NFL. BobandTom.com/contest.
We're the only ones hearing this.
Win the big green egg mini max. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on